right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do make sure to like, share, and definitely consider to subscribe if you are new. Yeah. All right. And if you're a member of the channel, bless up to you a lot. How to become a member, please do click the join button. YouTube will help you along the line. So as you saw by the title, Messi dominates Jamaica pages and Jamaican arts at the same time. Obviously, it was a football match. It was actually a football match. I think a lot of people don't even realize it, that it was actually a football match, included myself, based on how the frenzy before and after. I'm going to try and put some things on the screen so you lovely people could get to see. All right. Yes, I'm just doing this live stream because a lot of the people said that they wanted a live stream. If you just came in, please do it, like, want to share, and definitely subscribe. We'll try to bring up the let me start with the fanfare first, because even though I'm saying that I'm complaining that people not focusing on the match so much rather than the actual events around the actual match. Yeah. I still have to start off the stream with that said event, because it was that huge, everyone around talking about it. So a lot of questions asked right after why we can't get the same attitude when it comes on to the national team playing the Jamaica Reggae Boys. They have star players like Leon Bailey, Michael Antonio, Ethan Pinnock, and a plethora of other individuals. So why we can't get the same reaction? Is it that Messi is just box office and it's a one-time moment? We just heard a commenter said that maybe because it's the first, that's the reason why they are going off it like that. All right, let me know. All right, yes, because no one had to pay for Messi to get this exposure. People just flocked. All right, yes. So let me make sure to big up the persons already inside the chat as you come in. Please make sure to like the video, share, and subscribe, because it will help with the visibility. As you saw, I put a donation link there. If you want to donate to the channel, that would be definitely good. All right, we're going to be here for a little time. To break down the game as well. Yeah, so let me big up the persons inside the chat. We have our brother Martin in the building. Big up yourself, thanks for being here. Messi is the one that full the stadium. I just saw Jamaicans stay, love hype, so people will come. All right, so Martin already telling me that it's because of the hype of Messi itself. All right, Chris, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Jason Guna, bless up yourself, thanks for being here. Massive respect to all the persons that reached out to me. Check and you know, respect for that. All right, Ernest, big up yourself, said Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, man, Kendrick Lamar in the building. We have our brother Richard Samuels as well. Big up yourself, thanks for being here. Massive respect, brother Richard Giggs, DJ Giggs in the building. All of my brothers are popping up. I guess that's how it is. Joseph Brown says, bless up JD, but I think in both legs that Miami didn't really come out of second gear. We're going to discuss the football, just wanted to context everything. So we are going to have this conversation, which is going to be the conversation that can go right around Jamaica, and then we try to twist it into what we truly want it to be. All right, yes. Eagle in the Republic in those, big up yourself, massive respect. Pillow Gang says hypocrites. Okay, hypocrites, I don't understand. Pillow Gang, can you put some? Yeah. Good effort, Speed and the boys. Okay, we are going to discuss that right after. Messi goal looks offside. No, I think you have not watched it. It's not offside. So anyways, this was the Prime Minister. If you're not from Jamaica, the current Prime Minister of Jamaica, that is in frenzy with others individuals. I think this guy looked like one of the guys that do the dancing. Yes, and this is videos coming out. Let me try to maximize it so you can get to see it. All right, looks like it's not maxing out. Okay, now we're helping up ourselves. All right, and this is Messi's moment coming on. All right. And you're seeing the crowd here. So that was the contention of the conversation, you know. And oh, I saw it now. Oh, I saw it. The stadium was full. The state. Who the hell calling me at this time, man? What? Okay. The stadium was full, man. The stadium was full, people. The stadium was full. Because now I got to see right around, and it does not look like you have one. It looks like people inside the stadium more than the actual capacity. Are you guys getting the same feeling? It looks like more people inside the stadium than the actual capacity. All right, so people saying 40,000 was there. Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. Because even if you're looking, normal people outside, like outside the barrier, you have the polices, and also more video personnels, more media personnels than the average. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. All right. It was not okay. All right. Thanks. It looked like I was just getting some messages. All right. Yeah. So it looks like it doesn't look like it is more than the actual capacity of the actual stadium, which is ridiculous. Let me know at what other points in football's history you have turnouts like this. Let me know, because I can't remember it. Because I do remember when we had Jamaica Danica night, they said it's up to 40,000. So I don't know. Martin looked like he was there, and he's saying that a lot more people was actually outside as well. All right, so let me know, because I don't. We never had a full stadium. We never had a full stadium in majority of the first matches in our 1998 campaign. A lot of the times the stadium had spaces there. All right, Jason says Mexico 1997. The comment that, yeah, but people telling you, Danica, that was outside, saying more people outside that can't get in. You understand me? So that tells you it is more than and you had more than 35,000 people inside as well, because everywhere I've looked completely packed. All right. Yes, thousands outside. So people saying it, that is ridiculous, man. What? Oh my, is it? We have to start calling Messi the full-time GOAT now, just based off his power. Because he has the ability to play on the field, but he also has the ability to put out the same message outside as well. Damn, this man. I heard the commentary on Fox. They're saying Messi is the king of Kingston. The man is not a Jamaican. This is mental. Mr. Smith be laughing. This is the greatest day of Mr. Smith's life. And he never knew that Messi would have been the one giving him. He never knew. Look how life is funny. Mr. Spade, Messi gave him maybe the biggest payday of his life, and a Surinamese sent him there. So the two things then that he challenged the most is what gave him all of this success. Oh my God. I can't wait to talk to him again. Wow. So you must be loving Suriname now, Mr. Spade. Oh my God. All right. It was not there, JD, but I see video outside was full. Okay. But others are confirming your statement that you have others outside. People all a drum fence. Okay. That was the Mexico one. Yeah, I know about that. All right, Macy Greedo will pop the stadium. I think we have to do promotion for. I don't think nobody had to do no promotion for this Messi situation. People just knew that Messi. You know why I know that? I had people sending me, when I looked in my inbox, I had like 25 messages of people broadcasting that Messi is in the country, and they are going to go there even if he's not going to play, because they already researched. For the one time, listen to this, guys. Jamaican fan base in football doesn't research anything. But they know that it's a strong possibility of him not playing. But they said just to see him, all right, just to see him, they want to go there, and they were sending their own blasts. So this had nothing to do with Mr. Spade, nothing to do with any promotion. This was just Jamaicans promoting it amongst themselves. which is incredible. That tells me you got to get the people's heart in it for them to want to turn up. Yeah, because they are the ones promoting it themselves. And it's only one player that they wanted to see. I'm going to show you some other messages. How people behaving. This is not really good because I don't know why is he taking off his shirt. People, if you're not from Jamaica, we are kind of strong in our reactions. All right, yes. So don't think that, and it's not all of us because I wouldn't be behaving like this. But I saw several pictures with people behaving like this, so I guess they enjoyed every minute of it. You know, it's not just the heart; it's but the eye has to come from somewhere. You know, yeah. Well, people, I don't know when Reggae Boys can do things like this, but this is really ridiculous, you know. JD would behave worse. People, I wouldn't have behaved any worse, you know. I have seen legendary footballers. Obviously, it's not in this situation. It's like me and them literally meet up and stuff. And I have not behaved like this, you know. but people, the pictures that I've seen, you can go on Twitter and you can see for yourself. Jamaicans, I never expected Jamaicans to behave like this. I have never seen this in the history of Jamaica. I have never seen people bowing down to a man. I have only Haile Selassie I have seen this from. I can't believe what I'm saying, people. I have never seen people tell me in history, because our culture refutes what we are doing. So this is how powerful this man is. No, please tell me, guys. I have never seen, this is things that people have never done in the history. Not even cartel. Not even cartel. Jason, this is nothing like cartel. Because nobody bowing down to the cartel. I've seen videos, people bowing down to Messi. I have never seen that. Only Haile Selassie I've seen something like that when it comes on to Jamaica. So Messi has some powers. He makes Jamaicans coming out of character. People, you need to go and check these things out. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, man. All right, yeah. So I guess it's a Messi's effect. Logan, dying with laughter. I guess we're gonna laugh. JD would have done. No, I was just fascinated because I always believe that we're gonna stock up in our culture and say we are not gonna bow down to no man and nothing like that, you know. And I heard people screaming, crying. I'm saying, what? Oh my God, damn! This is how people really feel. Oh my God. All right, this is how people really feel. Big up JD. You will fill the national stadium when you start winning. All right. Okay. JD, Mr. Speed, beat you up, bro. What do you mean Mr. Speed did not do anything to... No. But Mr. Speed would have told you that he didn't do anything to fill the stadium. Not one damn thing. All right? Not one. The only thing he did is qualify himself to put himself in a position. And they not getting over 2 goals as to what I've stated. Kind of helped them as well. Because if it was 4-0, Messi wouldn't have played. Or he would have still played, but he would have came on a little bit later. You know? It's the culture. All them have to do is win. Oh, all right. We are going to see that. Agree with determine? Kind of not. I don't think we can fully replicate Messi's effect. Less of float management in the building. Well, Messi played and the stadium field without complaining. But Mr. Bay, oh my God, wow. All right, Daniel says Messi played on the field without complaining, and Leon Bailey complained to play on the field. Oh my God. So people already just dissing our players, you know? Oh my God. Good day, TEDx. How are you doing? Massive respect. JD, that's why I'm studying it. No, because I was impressed. I can't believe. Okay, people challenge me. Oh, I have no problem. I've asked you who you saw aside from Selassie came to Jamaica. It's the only person I saw people bowing down to. You know, Jamaica public bowed down when Pele came. Okay, thank you. So people said they did bow down to Pele as well. Okay, yeah, it was pure madness. It's MJ concert, people falling out. Okay, JD, stop it. They did that for George Weah. Okay, thank you. I said I never saw it before. So just educate me, don't. Sometimes I don't have to have all the education. Jamaicans going to start a new religion around Messi. All right, the next part I'm going to talk about now, which is sad. We need star power. Well, we have the best set of players them outside United States as in star power. So that's tough, you know. Even if Messi was only juggling and signing autograph, that's what I'm seeing because that's what they sent me. People telling me that they want to go there, you know. JD, Messi is the ambassador of football, so people will always turn out. People wear Argentina jersey to the game. That's where I wanted to lead to know. Let me leave a comment on. Jamaicans always bow down Billy Joe, cause Billy Joe are them daddy. Okay, Claudine gets upset, and Claudine saying Billy Joe is Jamaica's daddy. Ooh, okay. I was at George Weah match. It was not as packed, and the turnout was good. Okay. Outlining a fact is not dissing our king. Okay. No. All right. I never said it's not a fact, people. All right. We wanted to go to the next part. So let me play the video. People, can you tell me what the man is celebrating? Just make a wild guess. What is he celebrating? I just figured out what is he celebrating. Can you guys just type what you think is because I've just figured it out, you know. Oh my God! So you're in Jamaica. The man scored on your team. And you're celebrating it. Oh my God. Mr. Speed, just take this money and try and go back to meet MLS Inter Miami again and hope Messi plays next year because these people don't care about Cavaliers. It is Messi's goal. They are actually celebrating. This is revolutionary. I can't believe what me. So the person that called me out to say Mr. Spade never did anything to fill the stadium. Yes, that is telling you. People turned up just to tell you how they felt about the moment. So people, you got me. You know, you believe me that Mr. Spade never had to do anything to fill the stadium. He just need to find the stadium to fill the stadium. All right, laugh out loud. Superstar don't have to do much. Remember, at one time, YouTubers were begging, used to work together, to give free ticket to people. Laugh out loud. People spend their money. This time, no big. Yeah, that is true. Good morning, Owen. Owen, thanks for being here. Massive respect. Yeah, people, I just figured it out, you know, because I'm processing other things in my head, and goddamn. This is getting weird. This needs to be studied. I can't believe this looks like it's America. It's on America act like this back in the days, back in my days in Jamaica. People saying that we're not behaving no way like this over any man. Oh my God, times have changed. I believe that Messi had to play versus Cavaliers. This game was basically an outreach for MLS and Concacaf. Yes, I think he was forced to play because if you look at the situation, as what we had said, it never looked like Cavaliers would have been scoring any goals on Inter Miami. It looked like it was the other way around. Inter Miami would have scored more. All right, so it was no need for Messi. I think Messi felt the presence of the people. So congratulations to the people because I thought they were the ones showing that you have to go on this field today because you are the one that we came to see. All right, that's what we came for. And you know why I know that? Remember, I've read an article that told you that they were giving back tickets. They're cutting prices for tickets because in the MLS people realized Messi was injured and they did not want to attend the game. So this is happening worldwide, you know. But they had to cut the tickets in half. But because this is a one-time moment and him can build his fan base even more legendary in Jamaica, he decided that he's going to go on. So it was not enough him winning the game because the game was already pretty much in the bag. All right. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing for Messi fan to see their hero. So I get it. Yeah, well, I saw it, you know. Yeah. I remember. BM, all right. Based on the crowd, it seems like Cavalier had 2 away games. Yes, that's what I said. But I don't think Cavaliers cared either, because Cavaliers had an opportunity to make people know that they are a football team. Because maybe a lot of people turn up to the stadium, never know Cavaliers. Not one of them knew of Cavaliers. I can tell you that maybe 25% of this crowd don't ever heard of Cavaliers before. Inside Jamaica, yes. Because Cavaliers does not generate the same fan base of Arnett Gardens, Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant has its own fan base, but Waterhouse, Arnett Garden, Harborview, those are our fan bases. BM says, JD, the minds of Jamaicans must be studied. The man celebrating because Messi scored. Yes, that's why I put it right there. I can't believe what I'm seeing, you know? The story behind that video, just because the goal, he was shouting, give Messi the last touch, and he got it and scored. Okay, thank you, JJ. Thank you. All right, sir, he said it, JD. If Messi did not take that field last night, people would be beaten. All right. Yes, all right. We have Jason Ferran in those. Big up. In all fairness, Messi had issues with the field. He slipped a few times. But he was passing everybody just the same, JJ. So he was dribbling just the same. It is Messi's dribble. You know, JD, people know Cavalier, but I think a lot of people don't know Cavaliers, because if they had known them, they would have supported them, because anything that we can champion in Jamaica, we would have celebrated. That's one thing I know about Jamaica. A lot of people don't know them. I'm telling you. Because I've met personals that told me that they don't, that it's me brought Cavaliers to them. On my channel, they saw Cavaliers. I'm saying, what? You're following football in Jamaica? They said they don't follow any football in Jamaica. They just listen to my channel to see what new player coming into Jamaica to play for the national team. And they watch English Premier League. So you have people in Jamaica don't know Cavaliers. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. Because they told me. And they don't watch Jamaican football, you know. And it's not because of Jamaican football why they turn up there. They never even care if Cavaliers win this game. 95% of this crowd don't care about if Cavaliers win this game. 95% of this crowd, they came for one man, and that's just it, you know. You think games help some Cavaliers players get some, you know, we're gonna chop up that now. That's what I wanted to touch on, because I needed to touch on it, but I wanted to talk about this part because I was very surprised. No, Mr. Speed can tell Craig Butler to kiss his Mr. Speed brought the biggest moment in Jamaica. I think this is the biggest moment in Jamaica's football history. You know, yes, because obviously World Cup 1998, we were on the streets and everything. Yeah, but this in a football setting, like a one-game setting, this was the biggest game in football history for Jamaica, I think. You know, you can argue about that, yeah, but for me, that's what I think. Let me scroll over to the football. Very messy moment, yes, yeah, Papi and Baz, yeah. JD, people got in their feelings when coach said he did not know Jamaica. Yeah, but not everybody know Jamaica. Jamaica is not. Remember, you know, you have to understand that. I've always said this. It's not everybody in this world know Jamaica, because even when I went to Belgium and I was in a multicultural school, half of my school never heard of Jamaica at all. never heard of Jamaica at all. You have people that on Europe side that just goes to Africa. They know of America because America is so powerful, but they never went to America. So if some of them don't even know America, or you think they're going to know a little island, Jamaica is popular, very popular for its size. That is true. So two things can be true, but it's not everybody know Jamaica. But Jamaica is one of the populous small islands in the entire world. You get me? That is true. Jamaica is one of the most populous small islands in the entire world. Maybe the populous, maybe not. It's in the top 10. That's one thing I do know. But at the same time, it's not everybody knows Jamaica. So if the coach says he did not know Jamaica, it's perfectly okay for me because I met a lot of people that never knew Jamaica, and I had to point out Usain Bolt, Sean Paul to them and try to let them understand. Bob Marley, and then they go and get the history, and that's how they learned about Jamaica. So it's not everybody knows. So I can understand, and especially footballers that are in vacuums, they don't have time to know everywhere. You understand me? The last time Aston Villa asked Leon Bailey to name 3 countries with J. With J. So Leon Bailey should just name 3 countries with J, the letter J. So as Jamaica. And he was struggling to find 3 J names. Jamaica played Jordan. So that's a J name. You understand me? So he couldn't know. So Leon Bailey don't know 3 countries with J. So if the man don't know Jamaica, what is the big deal? JD, it sounds weird when you say they came for one man. I thought Jamaicans not frightened. Well, BM, me know. Omar, big yourself, thanks for being here. BM, well, yeah, it is what it is. And when Pele came, it was bigger. Okay, all right. I'm gonna try and get, and that was on Aston Villa's page. He literally said, Jamaica alone, me know in a brother. If I'm hoping that I'm not misquoting him, but that's exactly what I heard him said. All right, so nobody killed Leon Bailey for not knowing Jordan when Jamaica played Jordan. So that means he's not even following Jamaica games. So that means Leon Bailey, by his words, not following Jamaica games, or he does not know the name of the team he's following. You understand me? Or maybe he's just in a vacuum as to what I've said. So I think approach is everything. You understand me? Approach is everything. So you can't, if the coach said he doesn't know Jamaica, he never knew Jamaica, it's perfectly understandable. Jamaica ain't maybe the reason why you thought that you should have known Jamaica, because Argentina did play Jamaica back in the days. And if you're talking Mascherano, he's from Argentina. But Jamaica never did anything to Argentina for them to remember that moment. It was not historical for Argentina to play Jamaica the opposite way. It was only from our way. That's what. So he has a right to not know, you know. All right. Big up Brian Burke, my brother. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. Papin says, but JD, Argentina is right round South America. Yes, but they are still in vacuums. I think you guys don't know how footballers are in vacuums and sometimes are lost. That's why I pulled up the Leon Bailey thing. I am not beating him not to know other countries, but I'm just showing you that sometimes it happens to even us, you know, but we ain't following it up. I think the coach was saying he didn't know what Jamaica would bring. Not that he didn't know Jamaica. Okay, I will watch. Send me the clip so I don't misquote him. Jamaicans not frightened for man, so they make sure call Messi the god. Okay. Al Grimson said he didn't like Jamaican food and people didn't like that. Yeah, because yeah. So, but remember, all we have to do is just to keep on educating people, and then in the future it will change. All right, JD. When they asked Tillman about Jamaica, he said he knows nothing about Jamaica. Yes, but that's what I'm saying. Footballers are in vacuums. All right, they are like incubated kids, pretty much. Yes, they go to camps from 6 years old, do their studies with the camps. And they're in their houses. So some of these guys that are on the big academies like the Chelseas and Barcelonas, they ain't going anywhere to know anything. You understand me? Jamaica, Jordan, and Japan. Well, Damien, go and tell Leon Bailey that. JD, he knows because he played against Jamaica before. Well, that's what I'm saying. He should know, but Leon Bailey, never played against Jordan, but Jamaica played Jordan. And he never knew Jordan either. You know, JD, did you say Jamaicans bout? Yes, yeah, a lot of clips. Yeah. People trying to get him, people crying, and you know, I have a different image of Jamaicans after today. You know, because not a bad image. I never expected so much of your empathetic side to be activated. I never expected that, because our culture is always deemed as the tougher culture, you know, but I guess our culture is softened, or maybe as what Jason said, because of the God, it's just mandatory, you know. All right, English speaking countries, no Jamaica, Spanish, French place, yeah, and Dutch as well, yeah, true. He said he has never been. Okay. So people just misquoted the man. Okay, thank you, chat, for sorting it out. I don't think he meant. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you remember, I'm going with the chat. You know, I never knew what they were talking about. But I'm just giving it off my experience. My experience does not change. One thing I know for sure, that man who tackled Messi got a piece of story for the rest of his life. All right, Mascherano knows Jamaica because we played Argentina. Yeah, I've said that. But I'm saying, I am so embarrassed to see how Jamaicans behave for another team player. I'm going to give them grace this time around. Because I would say that it's messy. You know, it's messy. It makes sense, because every time you're going to talk, you're going to say he's top 3 best player of all time. All right, and you're not going to put him further than 2. All right, All right, and most would say he's not going further than 1. So if you love football, and you knew that you had to pay $1,000 to see this man, or if you pay 200, you have to pay 1,000 regardless. Because if you're gonna leave Jamaica to go to America, it's gonna cost you $1,000 to see him, or 2,000, and you might can't see by that time to pay 2,000 because you have to pay your flight. So I could see that people got a chance to be in the stadium. So it's an opportunity to be in the stadium this time. You understand me? So the way they felt, you know, it was special. You know, it was not about any match on the field. It's about the moment. I was here with Messi. You understand me? Yeah, so I can understand Damien. I know in it. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. So I guess, Damien, you are one of the old-time Jamaican like myself, you know. JD, Americans don't know geography. Oh my God. Maybe Mascherano means he's never been to Jamaica. I think he meant it like that. JD, the coach, said he didn't know Jamaica. Okay, so people say he said he never knew Jamaica. All right. We're not going to beat him, people. Jamaica is for us, but maybe not for everybody. Because I've met people that I had to educate what is Jamaica, because they thought Jamaica was from Africa, because you're connecting it to say that I'm black. And, you know, and I had to educate them. So I can understand. All right, I can understand. All right, so people, we had to do this, you know. All right, we had to do this. All right, yes. And we're doing 2 hours, guys. Remember, we have put a donation on it. So this donation is to support the channel itself. All right, we put like 10, but I think it meant 5. Accidentally put 10. So if you like what we do, please do consider to donate onto the channel. But we always say, like the video first. All right, that's the first thing we want. All right, it push the content further, and YouTube will pay us as well. But if you like what we do, it costs us a lot to push the content, so you have to support it in other ways. People say that Jamaicans are quick to support Messi, but not the Reggae Boys. What are your views? That I've just said that in the last video, and I said I want a little more time to break it down. You understand me? Because I can understand that they could feel like they are not getting nothing. They could feel like they're not getting nothing for their bucks, and now they're getting something for their bucks. So they will turn out for that purpose, because it's for them. For Jamaica, Reggae Boys, it feels like they have to go and try support them. So maybe not their liking, but they have to go and support them so they don't have any affinity towards what they're supporting. And it's our job to make them have the knowledge so they could develop that affinity that they are lacking, but they have that affinity towards Messi because it's either Messi or Ronaldo in current GOAT status. You understand me? So they have an affinity towards one of them. So the problem is Reggae Boyz. After Leon Bailey this Jamaica, so most of Jamaicans don't like him. So that is one of the books. Blake is in goal. So if they don't get a lot of shots, he does not really come up. Damian Lowe, sometimes he gets red cards, but sometimes he makes tackles and he's not the most fan favorite. But aside from that, that's it for the Jamaican national team. Left back, we have Lay Amari Bell. Right back, Lembe Kisa. We have Joey Latibadier, but he plays centre back. Centre back, we have Ethan Pinnock, Deshaun Bernard, Hector, and Latibadier as well. Midfield, Johnson, Palmer. We have my boy that just came in as well. Forward line, Mikel Antonio, Jamal Lowe, Damara Gray. And the people just continues to flood. No, they don't know them. They don't have any connection with them. So it's hard for them to just get up and just flood their money out for other people. So the Reggae Boyz would have been a more stranger to them than Messi. And that is the biggest problem right there. That's the first thing. I saw a big game at the National Stadium in 1998. It was Jamaica versus Nigeria with guys like Yekini and Samson on it. Okay, all right. Big up this electronics. Let me see how the likes look because it's early morning. 61. Let me double up the likes now because double the amount of people here. Yeah, man. So do that first. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. All right. And everyone that came in, let me know. No, JD, I have traveled overseas and never see such thing. Okay. All right. All right. CR7 is number one. Okay, Chevron. But maybe other people don't see that. I guess everyone that's in the stadium yesterday never cared about CR7, you know? So I'm very sorry, Big Boss. Visionary Allen says it wasn't Jamaica versus America / Argentina. It was a club match that was held in Jamaica. Yes, well said, Visionary. JD, I can't believe Atkinson was on the field for 90 minutes. He was terrible. We're gonna deal with that. We're trying to get into the match itself. Let me put it up on the screen. All right, what I was going embarrassed why this is a once in a lifetime moment. JD, at least Cavalier players did not bow to Messi like Trinidad players did. All right. And then we have Jamaican Guna, my brother, I know, massive respect. Jamaican family vibes in the building as well. Yeah, man. Kevodan, big up yourself. Messi is the god of the game. Why some? Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, you know. Yeah, no, if he comes to the stadium next week, he's going to do the same thing again. Why Jamaicans didn't, they don't know. It's about affinity. It's about affinity. All right. If you don't understand something. All right. Look. What is my job on YouTube? What is my job on YouTube? What is my job on YouTube? To educate, bring the knowledge to Jamaicans, especially inside Jamaica, who we have. I had sold that to the JFF that they need to do this. That's the only way we're going to get the people to be on our side. If you can let the people know who they're dealing with, they don't know. And if someone don't know, it's hard for you to tell them to support something. That means you're telling them to support something blindly. And I think that's going to be a hard thing to do. You cannot support something blindly. So they don't know the Jamaican players. All right, you saw Tyler Roberts came in and people asking how this white man play for Jamaica. That's what they said. You understand me? They don't know these players. It's based off we pushing. And you had a commenter inside our chat said, okay, Messi can come and fill the stadium, but vloggers have to be giving away tickets in order to try and fill the stadium. Yes, because they don't know the players. You might come across Mikel Antonio as a legend for West Ham and also always in the table for the Premier League, but he's not the top of the Premier League every single year. If it was Mohamed Salah can fill the stadium. They are going to come and want to watch him. Osimhen can full, people will come and watch him. You understand me? But we don't have that ilk of player because Liam Bailey ain't that player. But the only thing Liam Bailey has on the side is the affinity towards the people. But he doesn't have the same star power, but he can bring people out just the same. So that's why we said it's good for a Mason Greenwood coming in. Because a Mason Greenwood would be the individual that was a star from he's a kid. He's a star from he's a kid, and he keeps on breaking barriers. You understand me? And that would have brought them now to be researching, just like how they knew that Messi might not have played, because now you brought their interest. So you need to buy the interest of the Jamaican people. And I don't think they bought they bought the interest of the Jamaican people. I think if we get Messi Greenwood, that would be the perfect point to change it. I think that's a point. So that means when they saw Messi Greenwood, people will say, but you have Mikel Antonio, you have Ethan Pinnock, and then they start to go and check. And then now they're going to develop on the love for those players. And that's where Jamaica will start to full the stadium, because they're going to appreciate it. That we still like our local ballers, but now we can fill the field with players that they can look at the same as the United States. You know? So it's not a lot of people actually know it. All right, so it's affinity. Affinity is the biggest power play here. All right, if they educated the people, they would stop asking for Joshua Anglin. Yes, because it was never beneficial for them to educate the people. Because if we bring players in the national team, a lot of these guys don't get enough pay in the JPL. So when they make the national team, that's where they get the first big $2,500. So it was a benefit for them. And their clubs get exposure as well. So it was a benefit for them. So it was selfish for the country, you know, because they can't do it. That is the truth. And we're going to get into that. But at the same time, they still believe that if they pump more money into their clubs, maybe they could put more infrastructure themselves and get the players them eventually be better in the future. I think it's a selfish way of thinking, because you're not putting Jamaica first. You're saying you are the one that has the best opportunity to get the best out there for Jamaica in the future, which is not a fair statement right there. And we were trying to show them a different side. But obviously, if a man makes money out of it, it's hard for you to just show him a different side. You understand me? And that was a problem. How can they educate the people? They have already started the last time, and that's why you saw a different outcome, Mr. Dre. You saw a different feeling, because now you have the players them turning up on Instagram right in front of their eyes, telling them, oh yes, I'm from this place, I know this place. So instant, you know, Jamaica loves familiarity. They want to brag that Ethan Pinnock, he's from St. Elizabeth. Oh my God, Damari Gray, he came to that school and donated that. Damari Gray became an instant hit, not just because of the goals, but because he was going to the schools. He is a figure that people know because he's a Premier League winner. You understand me? And obviously he did what he did on the field as well to back it up. So people, after 2 games, people start saying he's the new poster boy. Not just because of the goals, but based on how people were reacting. I saw a lot of videos because he communicated to the people. And before that, they weren't doing it. I had to bring it to their attention to say, listen to me, man. This is the way you do things. Because maybe they were looking at the JFF has to move to the music of the fan base. That's what they thought. But now they're seeing that, no, you have to educate the fan base so they know you and them can move in sync. Because that's what I thought were their first problems they had. And obviously, over time, you gain more knowledge. And you saw every time a player comes in, he's new, he's going to do an interview. And before that never existed. All right? That never existed. Now you can get players form that they're coming in, where they're where they played. You can get advices to upgrade the local footballers. So they are giving back. They are giving back to Jamaica, not just on the field, but off the field, donating things, donating knowledge, and also giving them some familiarity, which is the affinity you're developing for the people inside the country. And I think over time it's going to generally get big. But I think if Messi Greenwood comes, it's going to be one big figure that's going to just blow off the arguments, the conversations over Jamaica. Everybody will be talking about Jamaican national team if Messi Greenwood comes. And he's going to put the others in the spotlight at the moment. Like up the video, people. Like up the video, please, people, support the wonderful. Thank you very much, Omar. Massive respect. Yeah, man, and that's why I've revamped my channel, because as what I've said, I have to look for the people that appreciate my channel, Yeah, so you have some people, they have moderators that they never came in my channel, and I saw them do it naturally for other people. So I don't know if I'm too big for them to feel comfortable to do it or something. So I just revamp it. Yes, me no want no education on football from JFF. I have my opinion on football about players locally and that. No, but Travis, they have to do it because you have the ability to research. You were around us. You were around us early, so you know about the overseas players that could have played here. So you had the education already, Travis. But what about the other average Jamaican that has their money in their pockets? They are not going to just take it out just like that. You understand me? I know what I'm saying is correct, because remember, these are things that they have already troubleshoot and realized that I was talking the truth, All right. Oh, Greenwood moves to a bigger club next season. Good luck. The man said, oh, Greenwood moves to a bigger club next season. Oh, the man just played one season, and we want him to move to our next club. All right, it looks like they have offered 50 million for Messi Greenwood. So I guess he's going to be going somewhere next season. So you don't have to worry, Owen. He's going to go to somewhere again next season, Owen. But he just spent one season there, and he's creating history. JD, Imaxit. I'm into football. I know about players who have Jamaican. Yeah, but Travis, that's what I've said. I just said what you have repeated in your text. All right. All right. But they are all circling to sign Greenwood. Yes. That's what I said. He will be at a different club next season because even PSV had interest in him. So that tells you, all right. Yes. So he will be at that next club. Remember, it was not talent why he was not at the biggest clubs in the world. Barcelona wanted to buy him from inside Spain. So he never even had to leave Spain in order to gain this popularity. Big up yourself, make it. Stands to be in your city going after Camavinga. Well, that is good. Camavinga can play left back and also defensive central. And Cavalier sometimes branded sometimes, From Messi, dribble past him, he has not rediscovered his confidence. Yes. Yes, so please, Travis, listen to what I've said. I never said anything different from what you're saying. You're saying the same thing as me. All right, so let me talk about the game itself now. So based on these two games, look, remember at the same time, even though we have gloated for 49 minutes, we're talking about an MLS team. All right, an MLS team is not the best teams in the world. They are not amongst the best teams in the world. They are down the pecking order a lot. All right, the leagues our players are coming from are higher leagues than the MLS. All right, yeah. Did you saw over the two games? Because let me go for the first game, put up the stats, give you my take on it, because I never had a chance I never had a chance to do it, and I'm very sorry. A lot of people called me saying that they never had a chance to watch the game. They were just listening to other commentary and stuff, and I said, you know, I was a little bit busy. I had reported that I had a death in the family, so I was just taking some time out and stuff. All right, yes. So we had McCleary, Leng, King, Ainsworth, Bartlett, and then in the midfield we have Reed, Allen, Richtas, Atkinson, Calvin, and Steins. All right, so we have Surinamese on the field, Caribbean as well, yeah, with Jamaicans. All right. So for that first game, this was the stats in the game. We had 5 shots to 12. Possession was still dominant from Miami, but I thought that they were effective because what they did, they were definitely not trying to play the ball. They have not completed that amount of passes. All right, they had tried 297 passes. Let me tell you how much they have completed. All right, accuracy passes 202 comparable to 508. So they were using wing transition football a lot and off dead balls as well. So wing transition comparable with the baller from Argentina, Messi. Okay, Messi, not my baller. Okay, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry for that. All right. Yes, so it was mainly wing transition. I'm trying to get the heat map so you guys could see. Let me see our statistics. Okay, maybe I can get the map here. All right, so I was looking at the map. Okay, so the map showing you where the areas 36%, 46% in midfield, and in Inter's area is 18. All right, I still thought they were effective because of the extra pace that they offered, and because they don't have the devastating power, the push-back power of Messi and others. I would say it's a combination of them never knowing so much about Cavaliers in real time, and also the wing power of the speed that they never had to slow them down. All right, they really show their age. I don't know how in that game. I thought that they were really more dominant in the second game. But anyways, I saw Leng was solid. Leng was solid in the game. People, you guys boys, you know. All right. JD, the commentator, were very knowledgeable about Cavaliers. Yes, because they cover Concacaf. They are Concacaf also commentators, so they do cover Concacaf. So they have information. So maybe Messi, they never did their research the proper way. You know? Yes, yeah, man, yeah. But Mr. Speed deserves his respect. I've always gave Mr. Speed respect, and you guys said it's because I'm his friend, and I'm not his friend. Cavaliers were big winners on both legs. Imaxit. The results never matter in my opinion. Yes. If you talk about a monetary situation, yes. And exposure-wise, yes. But based on the game itself, I would say the first leg, they had a better showing because they stick to the principle. They realized that they could have kept the ball better than them. So they kind of surrendered the ball in a certain areas to keep themselves as tight as possible and break in singular moments wider and work there. So they got a good amount of free kicks. And also they got in the wide areas and pumped the ball in. So they were effective that way. How much time that could have happened? Out of 10, I think maximum 3, because when you go longer, you have a less accuracy. So you would go down to around 33% instead of the 60-70% with the shorter passes. Because even in this first game, you still have the intricate 1-2 movements from Inter in behind the Cavaliers backline. Some poor decisions are making and some good goals is good keeping and good defending as well made them not score as well. But Cavaliers could have scored and had scored in the first game, and because of technical rules, they disqualified that as well. But they made a good showing for themselves. That's what I'm saying, where they kept it simpler. All right. I thought that yesterday they were trying to show out a little bit more. All right. They tried to show it for the fans a little bit more. So I think they were trying to win the fans of Jamaica yesterday a lot more. So let me move over to that game. Let me move over to that game so we can talk about that one for you guys. All right. And it's the second time I saw something like that when the players them get like they are trying so desperate to try get the fans on their side, like they're trying to win the crowd. You know, Cavaliers have a lot of Cavaliers have a lot of work to do to be a threat to any MLS team, and but it shows that they are still making progression in our region. All right, King make the last goal score. Don't know why him a run. Hold on, Richie, hold on, because I've just said something in the first game. You know, I've watched Jamaica local players play, right? And I've called out a next player beside King as the better player on the day, and you guys beat me in both of those games. In both of these games, I would still say that Leng looks like a better player. You understand me? So I don't know if it's we overrate him, so I'm looking for so much more. But aside from his natural composure, I think the other players them have similar capabilities as well. All right, I'm very sorry. So I'm loving that you guys are pointing out these things because that's what I'm seeing. So I guess Jamaica have a lot more. If you're thinking is Premier League quality, that means Jamaica have a lot of Premier League quality players then. Because every time I'm watching local players, no overseas, it is just solely local players. Everybody will play beside him. Those games that I'm watching, they are better. Visionary said King was very good. Oh wow! Which one? I think you guys are going off names. You know. I think you guys are going off names. I am giving other players them credit because I am not so impressed. In none of the games them of him. I think the other players them. No. Listen, please listen to me good. When I'm speaking, I make sure to put the context. I said I've watched the local Jamaica game. I've watched these two games, and I said aside from his composure, which a lot of times get him out, him still get caught out as well. I am not as impressed as how I'm impressed with the other guys them beside him. They are still Jamaicans. So why when you can't just tell the truth? For the local game, the other guy was better than him. Or he was playing over the left-hand side. You guys remember his name. I know, I'm telling you, look, Leng looks like a much more active, alert player. And he talks a lot more. He commands it a lot more. You know? So that's what I've said. King looks good in both games. Yeah, I'm not so certain, Big Boss. I'm not so certain for me. All right, especially the first game, I was not so impressed with him. In the first game, I would say yesterday, maybe it's because of the amount of pressure coming back at them over and over. I would say that I think he was better yesterday than in America. That's what I would say. But I'm not what he did, he deserves the game, the national team. I think if he deserves a call up for the national team, I think we should consider Leng, and let me get the Jamaica game. For you before we get deep into this, because he did play the Jamaica game. And guys, remember, where's the Jamaica game? All right, so maybe I don't have it here. But someone has the Jamaica, the guy that played on the left-hand side. I don't know if it's the same Leng. It was someone else, man. It wasn't Leng. Let me look in my phone to make sure. All I'm saying is, people, we should not, no spot is guaranteed. People said King played better in the first leg for him. All right, no problem. All right. King, I respect King highly, but Leng was better. So people admitting it. All right. So all I'm saying, Cummins was the guy. Thank you. Cummins was the guy that played with him. So if we're going to consider King to make the national team, Cummins and him should be a part of it as well. Because every time I see these guys, they're playing good. So we can't just act like players are cemented. Would that not be a fair statement? I'm not hating on anybody. They are young players just the same. I'm just saying I am surprised that people are not talking about them more. That's what I'm saying. King want to make all final passes, and that's not good. And in the Jamaica game, that was evident as well, and that was why I had so much problems with him. Because over the right hand side, it was Leng playing over the right hand side, because Leng was playing right back for Jamaica at the time. Right? Am I getting it wrong? And Leng was not coming in. So I think, or I'm looking at it now, it looks like Leng plays centre back better than right back. All right? Because I think it was Leng. I would have to go back to that because I don't know, I missed it. Big up yourself, man. Big up everyone that's coming in. Oh, Ming played right back. Oh, okay. Thank God it's Ming then. All right. So that means Leng is playing the centre back and he's playing it good. Big up, Lamar. Massive respect. But all I'm saying is, I think we can't just jump and say that it's a given. It's not a given. JD, you have bloggers from Jamaica saying Cummins no good. Just the same. Really, Peso? So Peso, did you watch the game? The Jamaica game with Trinidad that they drew, the 1-1. If you watch that game and said Cummins no good, when he tracks back faster, Travis, he tracks back faster, his strength, and also he has composure and he has the passing range as well. Maybe not the longer passing range. I've never gotten a chance to see him longer, but maybe because he was smarter to try and call his left back to come for the ball. King was trying to go long with the ball, which was stupid because Trinidad had all of their players camped in the middle and he gave away all the balls. So if that is not common sense, I don't know what common sense is, you know? Okay, so you said Leng is better, okay? Man said he has B license and blogging instead of coaching. Pathetic. Okay. I don't understand. I don't understand where you're coming from. Okay, the great Edwards, you're back again. It looked like you slept with me on your mind for a long time. All right? Yes. So Travis says he likes Cummins. Yeah, okay, nice. Both Cavaliers and Jamaica have no midfield. I have no issue with King trying to make something happen. Okay. All right. No, I was mixing up over couple games well. All right. JD, Leng is a centre back. Okay, you know, I know that he's a centre back in this game, but I was mixing him up with the other guy, Ming, because all of them I think are the same in the you know, because all of them always are on Cavaliers. I always kind of use them in the same context. All right. We have done this for years. Once we find one, we stop or watch the others until that one gets sold overseas. Well said. Okay. Leng over Oldgate. I will boycott the Reggae Boys team. Okay, but what Oldgate came in, I was talking about even showing that even the local selections might not be as clear-cut, because King, for me, would not just be a clear-cut selection, because these guys are showing that they are capable of getting those positions. All right. I rate Cummins highly. From he played at Veer. Okay. Nice. I never knew him, you know. Travis, I was just watching the game and I'm saying, damn, you know, this guy is a good player, you know. And then I called it out and asked people, and people, they were cursing out, you know. Yeah, like the puppy showing him Great Edwards, you know. The puppy showing him Great Edwards, because he seeks to never seek. He seeks to know education. That's why he speaks out of turn, because he came here. Oh, man have a license and he's on internet blogging. I have never heard a stupid statement like that. Jason, how much coaches are on YouTube? Can you educate? Can educate the people in the chat? How much coaches are on YouTube? Just educate Duns Edwards, because he needs to change his name from Great to Duns. All right, and we're not going to give him no more time. Somebody block that ass from my channel. He doesn't even deserve to be here. But just educate him that the world is on YouTube. YouTube is being watched by 12 billion people. You have 8 billion people on the earth. So, dumbass, go home. You sleep with too much man in your mind, because I called you out the last time and you got upset. Yes. Seek education. before you open your mouth, and maybe it will make more sense. All right. Yes, people, that's how they are, you know, because I said something last time and he got so offended, told me about my mother, and run off the stream. So now he comes back now with a hatred, you know, because he doesn't have enough education to understand that you can research, listen, because he had a problem with me talking about Leon Bailey and Asensio. Guys, Asensio playing for Aston Villa, you know? There are 135 in the chat right now, but most jerseys Suarez gave. Okay. I have a Z license. Facts, Billy. Kings attempt the final pass too often, and now he's very predictable. Yes, because other people. No, I'm not minding. I'm just saying block that ass from my channel. You know. Yes, he's just a fraud that I. Yes, let me block him. You don't have to do it. Yes, let me block him. Let me block him. You don't have any purpose here. Go anywhere that your brain can maybe calculate something and you feel involved. This is not the place for you. This is for sensible people that's trying to push football across. Because if you had listened to my video today and hear my purpose for doing football, your done statement wouldn't fly. Give me the cuckoo juice. I believe King is the answer. Okay, all right, fair enough. Leng reminds me of Umpa Macano. Oh yeah, good player. All right, which Travis said here. A transmission takeaway, a ball boy jersey. Suarez gave the youth. What? So you know that. Jamaican, no, I've blocked him. And that don't mean I am thin skin. That means it's how you interpret something. Sometimes you don't give stupid more actual anything. You give them a time to think by themselves. Let them replicate their own voices in their heads. And maybe the next thing that comes is literally removing themselves from the earth. Because some of them don't necessarily need to be here. So that has nothing to do with thin skin. That has a lot to do with standards. So if you want me to be a careless person that just want to entertain conversations for views, well, I will never be that person. And that means you don't know me. All right? I told you my purpose why I do videos. All right? Yes. And that's what I've stood on. And I'm a person of standards. That's it. Yes, so anyways, let me continue the conversation on the players. Calvin, decent. You have a lot of players coming in. I think he meant someone took the jersey. All right, if you took the jersey from the little kid, give the little kid back the jersey, man. Come on, man, people. Let me make it in a good day. You know, that jersey can change a kid's life, you know. That jersey can be sold for a good amount of money, you know. You know, so give back the kid the jersey, man, you know. That's tacky, you know? Yeah. Calvin miscontrolled the ball too much. Okay. So he said you don't yeah, but I think touch is his actual trait, you know. But the problem is, you know, what we're looking at now. He's not playing against Cavalier. He's not playing JPL teams. No, the guy said Suarez, Jamaican family guy. He said Suarez gave the jersey and someone took the jersey from him. And I said Suarez. So please listen. Calvin, he gets more time on the ball in the JPL. The speed of how the game plays in Concacaf is way faster. So that split time, sometimes you're trying to make your mind up and do more faster. And you have to get adapted to that actual place. And so if you just do it on a one-off, you're not gonna get regularized to hit. It's gonna always be a problem. So I think that has a lot to do with a lot of the players' performances. That's why I never bashed them so much. You notice even for King, I've measured 3 games before I said anything. You understand me? Yeah. So I think if you watch Calvin inside the JPL, he looks completely better because his first touch is good and he has enough space to get it down and then do more. You don't get that time. Worst off, you're not a better passer than the other team. So they can come up on you and press you. So that space even get closer and closer. All right? I saw Suarez give the youth the jersey live when I was watching the game on YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna look back at it. I'm gonna look back at it. But let me talk about it. Let me talk about the overall game. I thought that they made it good. I'm gonna check it, Jason. I'm gonna check it. I think that they made good strides. Cavaliers made good strides because they are here for 3 seasons now, 3 consecutive seasons, right? They failed with Waterhouse 1 year. Then they went last year, got knocked out by Cincinnati, and they are back this year. So 3 consecutive years. 3 consecutive years. They are actually here. So they are getting the familiarity is there now. They are traveling. They are doing a lot of things. You know, so I think they're making a step up and you're seeing the improvements. Obviously, the quality of players are actually there as well. They're improving on the quality as well. But if you're going to say it's at the IL ilk, I don't think so as yet. They have to keep on working. I think Mr. Spade might have to need to keep the players them there a little bit longer, you know, rather than keep on rotating and just ship them off instant. You know, maybe he needs to keep them a little bit longer, develop them a little bit more. JD, Miami double team all Cavaliers attackers. No, it is because of we cannot control the ball, keep the ball on our foot so they can get to advance at the pitch. So automatically they are going to have 1 and 2 because we are going to be marking the box. So that means we have 4 plus the goalkeeper at all times marking the box. So we have an additional 5 players that they are going to push up on. So it's going to always look like we're outnumbering them. And it's just because we did not deal with the ball properly. But that's the next phase. I saw Mount Pleasant played Cavaliers. They played the same style. So every time Cavaliers, and that is education, you know, guys. That is education to know that you're not the better team. Or you're not the team best in passing, best in this, and you work with your strength rather than your weak. You're just going out there to just show off and get embarrassed. So I have to respect that from Mr. Spade. I have to. Inter wasn't all that good. They were far better than Cavaliers. Yesterday, it could have ended really, really bad. Yesterday for Cavaliers, could have ended really, really bad. The first game, I would say that would have been a closer game. Still thought that Inter should have won the first game based on how I've looked at all the chances and everything. But Cavaliers could have had 2 goals in the last game. You understand me? So it could have ended 4-2, 4-3. But this one was very clear. Inter being better than Cavaliers, and it's not even close. I think yesterday shows the separation. Even though they have older players, it still shows you what football education is. The spacing, because remember, we talk about how bad the pitch is, you know. But you saw Messi picking up pitch. I saw Messi control the ball inside the box, and we had 3 players around him. And he controlled the ball and still had space in between there because he picked up the ball with 2 steps in between both of the sets of the 3 players them. And he just moved and got the ball over the top. I knew you guys know that you guys saw that shot. And that all has to do with education. Moving and know that the ball will come to you. You understand me? They were better, but not over the top. This game was a superior game. As you could see, 19 shots, 4 big chances, and the passing completion was way better. Because it's 489 to 214, a little bit more passing than the first game from Cavaliers. The entries was 180, 135 final phase to 94. So pretty much half of the entries, and they completed half of that. So Cavaliers completed 45 entries, and Inter Miami completed 135 entries. 135. That is far superior, Lamar. That is literally almost 2.5 times the same amount of entries. So that means every time you look, it's Inter Milan inside the final third for Cavaliers, and that's exactly what I saw in the game. You get me? So this was a more dominant performance, and it should have been way more goals. Should have been way more goals. But I thought that from they got the first one, I thought they kind of toned down. So I saw someone said they never got out the second gear. That could be a statement, because when the goal came early on, I thought that they started to cruise, but still getting the chances, cruising just the same, and still being a better team. So you saw that they had a next gear to go if someone could push them. And I don't think that Cavaliers did enough to push them to that second gear. But I was still proud of them. Lamar, I can be proud of them, but I can tell you how far football is, the separation between Jamaica level football and the rest of the world football as well, because MLS is not one of the top teams in the world, top leagues in the world, right there. And I am telling you, you can see the separation between Inter Miami and Cavaliers. You understand me? So it doesn't matter if we risk. I'm proud of them. I love that they really did well in America, because I wanted Messi to play in Jamaica as well. Because the last time they went for Cincinnati, it looks like Cincinnati was just going to dominate them over and over. I thought that they looked way closer to Inter Miami than Cincinnati. Cincinnati was 2 games of just pure domination. All right, Alvarez Powell coming on scoring goals, and it just looked like it's not. They have improved from that performance. That's what I would say. It's much better performance. That Cincinnati game, there is no way on earth Cavaliers look like they would have won none of the games. Both of the games, they look like they should have gotten 5, 6, 7-0, 8-0. That attacking midfielder, that shiny looking guy. Oh my God, he would have run rings around Cavaliers. Him alone could have scored 15 goals in 2 games. 15 goals in 2 games. The man could not. The man was on steroids. That dude is like a Messi version, but a younger guy. Because I think he's a younger guy, 20 odd. And that was the first big stage for Cavaliers. So they have improved. They have improved, and I love it. But I can't just tell you that they are on the same level as these teams. They are not. You know, it was very comfortable for Cavaliers. Hear me, for Inter Miami the entire night. Who we can do to reach that? What we can do to reach that level? What we're doing now? Karume, because no, looking at Karume. They have just got that first taste. He's from Argentina. Jason says he's from Argentina. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, guys, that was a dominant performance from Cincinnati over Cavaliers, both of the games. It was not close. Even Alvarez Powell came on and did his business against Jamaica. Yeah. So what we're doing now, so Karume, with structure from what Kingston Academy doing from early and Mount Pleasant doing from early, trying to get more education in the kids from early, that is something good, but also we need to test ourselves. Karume. So going to play the Inter Miami, it's the best set of teams that we can possibly play. Maybe Americas from Mexico. Those are the teams. So with the speed to close you down, the fitness level, they are not the same level. We normally say we are big, fast, and strong. We are nowhere near as strong as these teams. Their fitness level is ridiculous. You understand me? So that's what we need to test ourselves more. So Cavaliers need to go. So first we need to bring in more coaches that has the same game plans as these coaches. We need to bring in more high-level players in the JPL, even more than what we're doing now, and make the league even more competitive. That's the best way we're going to get synced when we go here. Or else it's going to be always an upset when we beat these teams. So that's a perfect way to put it, Karume. We have to inject more in the youths in Jamaica, the youth development. We have to improve. We have to improve the league, by bringing more players at high quality, but also more coaches. So that means every team pushes these teams a lot more. You understand me? A lot more. So that means when you come here, you're ready for these teams, rather than looking all out of sorts, which I thought that they look much better than the last year, as what we had said. So they are making strides. The first year, they never made it none at all. We had Violet from Haiti, made it out and did very well. They actually won even one of their games. And then the second year, they went there completely and got completely overrun from Cincinnati. And Cincinnati was the region champion at that year as well. So it was not a fluke. It was a very good team they played at the time. And then now they got Messi and Miami, which they're a decent team. I wouldn't say they're the best team in the MLS. I would still say that you have teams that are better than them in the MLS. That is just flat out high energy, youth and stuff that can win games against them. Because I do believe that if you pressure them to a certain extent, you could have gotten more from it. But you need to have that fitness level with the youth as well. Rain Scott, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Big up yourself, all the real ones that comes here for football. All right, Jamaican youth. You have to understand me. As I've said, from a person come here and he wants to get personal about other things, not to do with football. I can't entertain that because for me, you realize I don't be in WhatsApp group. I don't want to be on YouTube aside from me just giving my statements. You understand me? So anytime someone go away from that, that is something that I don't entertain. I have a standard in life and I live by it. So at least you know that some people uphill standard. You get me? Yeah. Dirty Air said, I think we are big, fast and strong, but main thing with local ballers is their passing and off the blue ball. But remember that comes with fitness level. That comes with fitness level and it comes with opponent that you're facing. Because you can still pass the ball better in JPL, but yet still when you come up against high-level competition that will close it down, the space will be tighter. You're not as confident to pass it because if you're passing it 2.5 seconds, now you drop down to 1.5 seconds. So that 1 second off, your brain, you already start overforce it. So your controlling doesn't get better. Dirty Harry, your passing doesn't get better. It gets worse because now you have to start doing more rush. Let me know if you don't see them in more rush. They have never looked comfortable at no point. Only in the first game, maybe when they had the first 2 big chances on them in America, they looked like they got a little more space because now Inter realized that the speed on the wing could have threatened them. So they dropped back and gave them a little more separation. So they got more time on the ball. So they passed it a little bit better at that point. But once they had back the opportunity, they closed down Cavaliers as well, and the passing gets bad again, and then they have to go long because now you don't want to keep the ball around you because you will lose it. And they lost the ball multiple times in and around the 18-yard box and caused problems. So they started to get panicky and start to kick it away. So you need to get that comfortability in your system for you to do better. You get me? So it is Kwarumi, your coach, you know that. You know what I'm saying is spot on. You know, I was hoping Cavaliers go at them, know that the environment was our advantage. But I think they tried, man. They tried, but it just tells you what level they have to be at to compete with the MLS. So what we have proven that the JPL is nowhere near the fitness level of the MLS. That's what it's telling you. That's what it's telling you. You understand me? But they gave their best effort, and we really appreciate it. I was proud watching them. But I was always proud watching the Cavaliers because I've always talked about the education of Mr. Speed and such. You know, morning, Wilson, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Jerome said, true JD, I saw that last night. Yeah, man, that's and believe me, he's going to keep on improving it because he's going to have to face these teams year in, year out. I think next year, you know what, I have little time. Should I drop the link so I could get, because I saw a lot of people. Let me drop the link because I'm on StreamYard, so I'm going to drop the link so people can come on. I will do just the 2 hours. I will do 1 more hour, yeah, because I have to go on the road a little bit later for my kid. Eye level observation. I wouldn't have the license. I don't need to have the license if I can't do nothing. You know, before the game. Yeah, man, you have to do it. You know, you see people come cuss me and say me have license. I'm up on YouTube. Yeah, so I guess I have to show them that it makes sense. You know. Yes, and I do take my job, what I'm doing, serious. So if I'm doing something, I want to do it good. and my intention is to educate people. So I have to try do it. You know, I don't think that personnel register that in his brain cell. You know, Fire gonna say, big up yourself, Jamaica squad dropping today. I'm hoping that's the case, but I'm not gonna be back for that. All right, yes. So JD, we have to give Jamaicans a reason to spend their money. Yes, yes, yes. And that's what I was telling Cranky the day when you guys wanted me to clash Cranky, and I'm saying, Cranky, that mentality that you're talking about, people need to be patriotic and this and that. Patriotic what? What is even patriotic? Being patriotic to just turn up. There is no fan base that turns up off their own. It's not true. Barcelona turns up because people grow affinity. They are not being patriotic. They are not just supporting the team out of no belief. All right? They are supporting the team because they got something to support the team. Arsenal supports the team because every year Arsenal fans supported the team because every year they got sold that they are good or they're going to be good this year. You understand me? That's what Arsenal gets sold every year. So that's why they have affinity towards something. People don't support things clueless. It does not happen. When are you looking at the Nigeria squad? I've looked at the squad already. Nitro, I did a video on my next platform. Set it up so far. Tomorrow I'm going to do Youth 17s. They have South Africa again. And then I'm going to do my Wemaxit. I have Suriname squad to look at. Well, I have a lot of work to do, Nitro. A lot of work to do. All right? Jay Seguna, you turn up without camera.
Yes, sorry, boss. I'm at work and I don't want to disrespect the place. That's all.
Okay.
If it's not good, I can just stay in the chat, you know.
No, you can go ahead. You come on to say something, so go ahead, big boss. People, please do the like button, share, and subscribe. Unrelated topic. Arteta said, "Oh my God, Real Madrid." What Arteta? I heard Arteta said Real Madrid match will be a warm-up match. I think he's losing his mind. Okay, let me. Hold on. Press conference for Jamaica is today, JD. Yes, I know, but for me, I am not. I am going to take my time, people. So as I've said, I have 2 more videos to do tomorrow. So I'm taking rest. I did 2 hours now, so I have to pick my kid, and then I have to make my dinner for my wife and my kid. I know it's Friday, but I still have to buy the dinner just the same. So I am busy. So I'm going to be back in full flight soon, and I'm going to give you the content. It's just coming a little bit delayed, so the extra views at the start, people might not get it, but I was never a view chaser. You understand me? I want to give you something that I can be proud of when I'm done. My reasoning around it, I don't know what time is the press conference. I need to look at my phone. The information do come on my phone, but I just never look at it. All right, so I'm very sorry about that. I wanted to give the Lionel Messi and Cavaliers their credit today. That's what I wanted to do. So go ahead, Jamaica. Go ahead, Jason. Sorry.
Yeah, big up, JD. Big up to the chat. Yeah. So I think Cavalier, obviously they fell short in the 2 legs, but I think when you analyze the performances and you put it up against, like, say, Cincinnati last year, they should feel better about themselves. In the first leg, especially in the first half, I thought that, the element of surprise worked for them. Even Mascherano in the press conference was saying that, they had to make some adjustments in the second half of that game and also going into the second leg. Was a bit surprised when I heard them talking to Speed before the game in Jamaica. He was saying he don't expect Inter Miami to make any more adjustments, but I thought that he kind of missed some of the adjustments that they were making, because there was a clear change in how Cavalier was able to get behind Miami after the first half of the first leg. And I think he took a bit too long to realize what Mascherano had done. Not saying that it would have made them be able to win the game, but maybe they could have gotten a bit more out of the second game if they had made some adjustments. Just to touch on one of the things I heard you talk about today, Richard King conversation. I tend to agree, and I put it in the chat, that sometimes as the fan base, we kind of just, whatever the JFF deems to be the special ones, we just fall right in line and say they are all so special. I don't think Richard King was bad in the 2 games, but I think, Giovanni Leng deserved just as much credit over the 2 legs as King. And I think sometimes, even in the gameplay of Cavalier, they give King the ball when he's under pressure. I'm like, there's other people that could potentially do things with the ball, but they try to give King the ball every single time. And it's like, at times, if a team realize that's what you're doing, they just set up traps for King, and King has no short pass, he has to go long. So, I just feel like sometimes even the way we discuss players make the teams play a certain way they don't even need to play. We see it in the national team sometimes as well. People are always saying Bailey ain't doing nothing with the ball, but I feel like we try to give Bailey the ball even when he's not supposed to get the ball. So it's a thing in our minds where we fall in love with players. Why for do that? But we fall like we overdo it for the players that are wanting to be the star, and it even messes up the actual gameplay at times. And I think we saw that over the 2 legs with Cavalier, because a lot of time Leng is free in space to advance the ball, but they still want to give it to King.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I signed. I remember I'm just here to break down the game, so I'm not fighting anybody because I know I don't have enough time. So I just give my points, and if people want to take it, they take it, So that's okay for me. But I know that what I'm seeing, I'm writing down and analyzing things. So I'm just telling them, open their eyes and realize that maybe sometimes we ourselves is our own downfall, because if we can get an next player that's better, why we keep on just stagnant the squads based off, because we know these individuals and they are more popular than the others. No, it should always be the same way, because if you look at the national team, when it comes on to the other players, which is the more professional players, like the ones worldwide, we tend to try to go off what they're doing, farm and all of those stuff. So why is it can't be farmed the same way? It looks like it's just how much more propaganda one have. Not saying the others are not good. Listen to me, good. But if more information follow them, it's better. So you have to get more traction behind the name, and then that's it for you. We saw it with Maggie for years, and for years I'm here telling people that I think he's coming back to the USL and then to the JPL, and how miraculous it happened. That's what Great Edwards got upset with me for now, because I said that like I was lying. I said that at that time, and I said people, I don't know if you understand that you have other players that are better, but them couldn't see somebody with better Maggie. And I don't know what football they're watching, but I guess they're watching their football in front of them, and he was better than everybody else that they saw. So them only can talk about what they know. So maybe we can change that in the fans' eyes, is to bring more football to their attention. Something that I've always done, which is to cover more teams, but a lot of Jamaicans don't really come on those streams. So clearly they just want to stay in the same box. And it's going to always be a problem if we can't fix it that way on the field by educating people on the rest of the players. You have to fix it by the JFF, just doing their legwork. JD, Maggie, no good. Peso, I think Jason was talking about the attitude around when a player is popular. When a player is popular, I don't think people actually watches the football. It is just around popularity. We just saw it with Messi, but sadly, Messi is really good. So the popularity kind of, what you would say, it's acceptable. You can say it's based off his talent and his popularity. But I kind of, with me, Jason, it is way more of his popularity rather than anything when we on the field. Because you know why? People send the text and said, even if he not play them there at the stadium. That not have nothing to do with him talent.
And to that point, JD, I'm not saying that players can't get nicknames, right? But I find a problem that there's 5 Messis playing in Jamaica right now. We need to. I mean, I guess that is the benchmark, so that's what you would call people. But I always find it kind of crazy that we give players these nicknames and they haven't really done much yet in football, But I guess I don't know how you would go around doing that. But
okay, you know who brought this to my attention, and it stayed with me now. I'm going to show you how powerful the internet is. I was listening to before the game, and before the game I say, you realize what Spain did. It's a cultural thing. Like the footballer that you want to be, you have to become that person. And you know, so from that, before the game, said that in the chat. Every day when I'm doing the studies, I brought the same approach to it. Like you're trying to, what you're trying to, the system that you're trying to play, you have to make the people live it because it's their life.
True. That is
you
so
understand
true.
me?
And JD,
so if
you know,
Jamaica want to be a part, yeah, go ahead.
no, just because I thought of a point when you said that. You remember at the Euro, everybody's talking about Lamine Yamal, how great he's doing and everything. And Spain made sure to put out the footage of him doing homework. Because they want to show that we don't care how big this kid is. He has to do his schoolwork.
He has to go with the rules because that's what makes you. So, and then I played the clip of Thierry Henry, and Thierry Henry said what he learned in Spain, they don't play with physicality, it's their brains. So they want you to be as fast a thinker as possible. What we just said was the problem with Cavaliers, the reaction timing. Maybe some of them will not get better on that reaction timing, and that is what forced a lot of them to go into wide areas as forwards and strikers, because it limits how much they have to think on the ball, Jason.
Yep, fact.
So that's what people don't realize, and those are the things that I am studying. So great, Edwards, now you're realizing how far my brain's going. So you might not see me on the internet. That's what I'm trying to do. Find other ways to improve the kids them. You know, maybe some of your kids them. I'm gonna start by not calling them great. That's the first thing. I will call him Edwards. Hold on, Travis are gone mad. Analysis is what JD does best. Well, it is what it is when a lot of people are listening. Travis kill Maggie. I was not trying to do it to kill Maggie. I'm just trying to show you as a reference. Yeah. Big of yourself in the know. Imaxit, any thoughts on how King reacted to his teammate when they made mistake or did not get him the ball? As I said, I wanted him to speak out a little bit more. Because sometimes I think that was his downfall. So the fact that he's trying to speak out, maybe his body, maybe that's why he never spoke on the matter before. Because his body language will show that he's not ready for, he's not mature enough then to understand situation. And it's a learning lesson. He's young, so I'm not gonna beat him too much before the game, because in Jamaica's term, he's still young. He's like an 18-year-old overseas-based type player. You understand me? Like the knowledge that he would have gone and know is like an 18-year-old level worldwide knowledge, you know? Yeah, so I would give him a pass right there. JD, Maggie, make fraud CB convince him to play. Well, tell you what, it is what it is. He has to listen to. He was always having a problem with listening to people, and I guess that's his problem in his entire life. Because if he had said that a couple years ago, and then he goes down this way, and as what you said, somebody that will mislead him. That's what he wants, you know. JD, if and when you get a chance, take a look at Jaden Reed, 23-year-old left wing back at strike at Louis SC and New York Red Bulls. He was previously called for Jamaica, but he was injured. Thank you very much, Jaden Reed. Thanks, yeah. Important JD point falls back to culture. Yes, because I'm telling you, it is not just them getting up and just tiki-taka football. It is by design. All right, it's by design. All right, yeah. Big up myself before the game. Big Lee Glenn says he's looking. Thank you very much. Big Ed, big up yourself. Thank you. I watched your videos, some of your videos, a long time now. I'm a bad supporter. I need to watch more Jamaican videos. But sometimes I just do zone out You know, because when I do the work, I just expect people to comment in the comment section. I don't want the work to become a part of my house. You understand me? So I should not be finishing a stream and then 5 man call me on WhatsApp call, and then I should be on that, and then I should be on 50 streams. I think it don't give me enough time to gain more knowledge so I can bring forth more knowledge. You understand where I'm coming from, Jason? You think that's a bad thing?
I'm sorry, JD. I was on a phone call, so I can't.
Okay.
I can't. I didn't hear this part of the conversation. So continue.
Okay. No problem. When you're off the call, you let me know, and I will repeat myself. All right. So
I actually just hung up the phone. So go ahead.
Okay. No, I'm saying because I'm saying my attitude towards YouTube is I do my content and I would like people to comment on the screen. And after I'm done, I like to be by myself so I can watch and get as much information in, process it properly, and then I will bring back something forward. And that's why I never got a chance to maybe watch some of the new videos for Duckland, maybe, and yourself. I do watch a lot, guys. They come up a lot more. I don't know, or I'm getting more notification. Maybe Big Ed Duckland does that. Just don't put out anything at all.
I don't see do put out no content.
Okay, so it makes sense. It makes sense. So he did that. JD, they benched Greenwood because of his attitude the other day. They don't play about attitude overseas. Thank you. Okay, thank you. And those are the things we need to push. You know.
Okay, that is actually not the truth about Greenwood, but that's a good point you're making.
No.
But that's not true.
Maybe not the benching, but I heard about some attitude problem with him and the coach. And
the coach was just saying that, you know, he still feels like even though he's having a great season and everything, he could do even more if his attitude was better.
Especially
but the reason why he didn't play that game was a medical reason. He wasn't fit enough to play the 90 minutes. Him and the guy that came on at halftime, they both failed a late fitness to play all game. That's all.
Well, thanks for that clarification, because I don't want to put any wrong messages out there. JD, Maggie scored a free kick for VPU in a losing cause versus MBU 2-1, where the ref tried to thief MBU. Okay, nice. But at least he gets a goal, so at least his fan base can brag for 20 more years. JD, what are your thoughts on Frey? I think he's a decent player. I think he's better than King. I actually think he's better than King. So if there's a spot for choose between man and King, I would pick Frey always. Yeah, I think he assess the game a lot better. He plays comfortably in more positions. His speed of thought is way higher. His range of passing is way higher as well, and his comfort in wide areas to be effective up the pitch is way better as well. So pretty much he's a complete better overall footballer at this point. Maybe King could be better in the future. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I saw now. So if you want to ask me, I would pick him over King. But I think he's still rough, and the injury really take a big time out of his progression, because maybe he would have left MLS by now. I don't know. Best of speak of yourself. Thanks for being here, Johnny Powell. JD, do we fast track our local players rewards before achievements? I think so. Johnny Powell, big of yourself. Top scout Jason and E-license JD. Oh, okay. Have you ever licensed them in Europe? Fool, you come here from this boys, man. When the stream ends, you have life, your life to live. Mans have wife and kids. Yeah, but a lot of people they make it look. It seems like it's a bad thing that I am not as accessible. You understand me? Because I need to be accessible for them to talk every time. I never knew that YouTube is. I think I wanted to be a separate video. You know. I think a lot of people, because they never had the talent to attract eyes, they changed the conversation to more friend thing rather than actual abilities, and it really kind of watered down the category, you know. So I have never been that type of person. I was always a person that wants to go on. If I was in England, just buy a rice and peas and sit by myself and reason with myself. That's just me, because I'm very simple, you know, man. I'm a very simple man, you know, and it gives me time to think, you know. If you keep on talking, you don't learn. You understand me? I don't know. I can't learn if I'm talking alone. You know? I want to sit back and process things a little bit better and look at some things what I've said before and how I can improve on them. That's what making a better person. I always believe that. Am I wrong, Jason? Or you side with just out there? You know,
No, you need
I should
you
just
need
be
to
out
you
there.
need to
You
leave
know?
you need to leave the space for the reflection. Reflection is important. You can't reflect
Okay.
if you're listening and talking, and you need time to yourself
Okay.
to do reflection. I think that's important part of any kind of advancement of yourself. You have to include the time for yourself, for your family, your loved ones, because that's all a part of the puzzle, you know.
Yeah, but true people make it seem like I'm a bad person. Like me not try be involved, you know. And I thought that the videos were already involved enough, you know. But people want more. I
Well,
don't know if it's because
maybe
I'm convincing.
maybe it's a standard that others who make content have set that you don't want to achieve, you know.
No, I know that is a problem. That is a
Right.
problem. That is a problem. But I don't want to achieve that. But they want to make it. That's the standard because that's what the person said to me. Oh, him can call everybody. I'm say, but me there from day one, and me pretty much invent this. You couldn't call nobody. You'd have to learn to read and write. Because you have to write in the comment section. You understand me? And I am going to respond. But no, you know, yeah, sometimes people, it can play on me. And the other day when someone commented something, you have some things, guys, that can draw you out. It's a slight story time now, because we're coming to the back end. A man commented and said there is no such word as learned. And I had to go back to my wife and say, if I even sent out, I just show her it and said, he was so convincing, Jason. I know that it's scrappy my talk. But me if I try to figure out how in his brain, why him come to that? How is he so? And because I came here before, you know, and I said to people, what I've learned since I came to Europe, it is to be understood, not necessarily perfection. But because maybe I have said something that he got upset, just like how you have the great Edwards, and those little people that always behave like a lunatic. They tend to shut their brains off. They can't think, so they're trying to look for something to criticize you on. And they don't even check it for themselves. And the fact that the man said there is no word as learned, let me look for the comment because it's still there. Maybe you will see that comment somewhere else. You know, the guy. I have to wonder, what am I even doing? Like, what did I say so wrong for him to even think like that? You know, for his brain not to work anymore. You know. I'm looking for it, Jason. It's far back, you know, but I'm looking for it so I can put it on the screen so people can see, you know? Yeah, the man said there's no word as learned. It's a long time. It was a long time, but I've not done any video.
Learned and learned.
Learned and learned, you know? Not knowing that, but what I did is was to go and figure out why he thought that they weren't a word for learned. Like learned wasn't a word at all. It is because in the US education, they don't use learned at all. So learned is from old English. So it's gonna be in more stories, more English media, and always. So it's always the big thing. But American English is completely different. They take out certain things. Maybe Jason, you went to American schools, so maybe you could have educated me on that.
I did.
They do take out certain word.
Yeah, if I use learned in a paper in college, they would probably mark it off.
Okay, but learned would have been the word before learned.
Yes, but as you say, America want to change everything, you know.
Okay, so I had to go
but
out.
I knew of the one with T because I went to school in Jamaica as well. So
yes, and Jamaica is standard English, which is the world's English. America's English is not the first English. So for that person, I did block him, you know, because I said I have no time for stupid people. I am just tired of this because I came here to do football, and this man is criticizing a word that him literally don't know so the word exists. So now me have to start school with him, which my intention was always to make people understand things, not just to teach. Who the hell is this? 342. I don't know that. Learned these Queen's English. No, I know. No, the Queen's English is English. It was the first English. It was America changed the word. All right? So you can't say the original word is not a word. That shows me that you are limited. You are very limited. Yeah, but he was disrespecting me at the same time. And I'm saying you're comfortable disrespecting me, and you don't even realize that you're not even educated enough. Because what that is showing me, you're limited in your knowledge base as to the English is them. Pretty much then. And you're so
JD,
confidently limited.
When since Jamaicans want you speak English anyway?
So that's what I said to you, said Jason, it is because I have said something about one of their favorites. They got upset, so they had to find something to pinpoint to start eating. That's why you had the guy come in, oh, man, a B license. I never told him which license I had. So he must have go on the internet to check what my name came up on. You understand me? So him spend the time
to transfer market. Check it on transfer market.
I don't know where to check it. Maybe you can go on FIFA or wherever the connect is and check it. So him have the time to check it, but him not have the time to have sense. There are words in an American English that is not in the world's English. Yes. If you went to school in Jamaica, the word would be familiar. Yes, but not just Jamaica determined. If you went to school anywhere else in the world, it would have been familiar, except if you're just an American that doesn't come out of America.
That's because I'm pretty sure in Europe, JD,
yes.
when people go and learn English, they don't learn American English. They learn
who trying to learn American English. When I showed it to my wife, she understood it instant. So that, and she's a Dutch speaking person first. You understand me? So that means everybody in the world learned English from UK first. UK is the standard English in the world. It's not America. All right? It is not America. So get real. All right? Yes. Get real, America. Press conference, 11 o'clock. All right. Just like tire. Huh? What is it?
I said, mine Kendrick Bill a tool for you, you know.
No, Kendrick, no. Kendrick no say me I'm one of the biggest supporters, so he's not gonna do that. Night. Okay, so you have two different. So hold on, America spell night. That hold on. People give me different words. Night meaning. All right. Okay, let me type it in because I never even knew anything about that. Night. Okay, let me see. Night used as a simplified spelling of night from USA. Jesus God, USA. So what them can't spell or something? Jason, spelling is harder because they can't listen to the words, and the silent words they can't pick up. The silent letters they can't pick up in it or something. Because night sounds like night, like NIT.
Yeah.
What's going on in America? Jason?
Hold on. In English, in the old English, night is NITE and not NIGHT.
No, NIGHT in all English. But them say night. They say night. NIT is
that's the American way. Oh,
yes, from the US.
Okay.
So US do all them here.
That must be like before my time in school or after my time, I should say. Maybe my daughter would know that, but I don't know that.
Okay, yeah. I'm reading it here. 2021 update, October 24th. The answer is a pretty short one. We use night spelling for night just when we want to be extra casual for some reason, especially in America. So all the people may disrespect America.
I think some of these changes, you know, them have more to do with like fitting your thing on Twitter, you know, because remember you get a certain amount of letters, so they want to shorten everything.
No, but because if you said night, good night, it doesn't seem like you pronounce G at any point. You
Yeah, it's a
understand me?
silent. It's a silent letter. Yes.
Yes. So I think that is just to cut out any. Yeah, that's. I'm trying to figure out why we come up with these madness. You understand me?
But the
And
thing
Travis
is, the
said,
thing is, okay. But the thing is, some words in English, you have the same sound for the word. So like, if you change N to S, if you did SITE, that already have a meaning different from eyesight. So
yes,
it can
yes.
work everywhere, but I guess with night it can work.
And a site, like a site as a post, a
Like a
location, spells
building site.
different,
Yeah,
SITE.
exactly.
So
Yeah,
why
that's
they
what I'm
don't
saying.
just change it to eyesight and spell SITE? You so like funny. Okay, I'm getting it. People, it looks like I would have to take a while to understand American English, you know? But for the commenter, just always remember that you might not know anything. So start from, if you're gonna say something for criticize someone, check yourself before you jump on, because now you've made me make a program out of you. Just like how Kendrick Lamar will turn it into a song, I will turn it into a video blood. So be careful. All right. Mustwin says license versus license. All right. So yeah. But the night one,
look one Duke comment, JD. Duke laugh.
where Duke says, American spelling crazy. They spell the word idiot. No. That one is too out of this world. I know I'm not gonna believe this. This is not true, people. All right.
Oh boy.
All right. Here. Owen, no. Can't call out the next man to say he was disrespectful, and because he was not educated enough to understand that I was more versed than him in several different languages of English, because I knew his faults and limitations at the time. You just try to set some other words to go against me. You know, you, Owen, I think you don't like me. You just don't like me for no reason. Because every topic you just pick up for the opposite side, even when there is no way for you to pick up for the opposite side. I'm trying to teach a damn man something, Owen. Yeah, this brother, you see, man. I am trying to do something good. And this man, their life is about learning. There is no way. There is no one way for anything. Just be adaptable. You are taking up for the person I'm criticizing that commented in my chat. You understand me? Yes. I'm trying to tell him to learn, say, have English, the actual real English, and you have American English after. That was my main reason to bring up the point. And I'm showing you, he was confidently wrong. Yes. How about check instead of check? Yeah, but one is to check something, and one is a check that you wrote. And in Belgium, it spells completely different as well. My comment no have nothing to do with that, brother. Oh my God, people!
Yeah, it's kind of like Thomas and Thomas, right?
Oh my God! No, that is not about spellings, Jason. That's about me learning different languages. So don't. I'm telling you, I'm gonna smoke you on the one name Nosage, you know. All right. Exactly, Jason. Exactly nothing. It just tells you that I am knowing more things that what you know, because me shut up and listen. All right. You see it? Or not? You see it? Not drop. Yeah. You know what? Let me find the commenter so you can go support him. You know? Because what is wrong with you? Sometimes you don't need to continue something that don't have any reason to continue. Don't give him any false sense of security, because him not have no sense. He need to do more research. That is the truth. All right? All right. So, Jason, give the final point, because we're going to jump off of this field, please.
All right. Yeah. So, again, just want to reiterate, happy for the Jamaican fans, because you could see what it meant to them to see Messi in person. My hope is that can have some kind of residual effect with the people in the country that love football. Obviously, Messi won't be able to be at the stadium every day, but if it can inspire some youths to, take it more serious, train harder, listen to their coaches, things of that nature. Also, if the other Premier League teams can see, look at what Cavaliers done. They have brought
Yes,
Messi to
yes.
Jamaica. They have earned a lot of money from Concacaf playing these competitions. So my hope is that all these teams now can dream to reach to this level, because it will make the football better in Jamaica if they're trying to strive for something better. And a lot of times in Jamaica, maybe we don't, if there's not something tangible to point to, maybe we don't understand how important it is to reach for something. And at least they got to see something tangible, like Cavalier hosting a game with Messi, full stadium, and Cavalier is they can know that their financial situation just got a lot better based on the fact that they put in some work and they worked hard to get somewhere. So hopefully that can be a lesson to all the other clubs in the Premier League and the Tier 2 and everybody playing football in Jamaica, that you can get something out of putting in the work.
So pretty much what I've said for 2 years now, I've gotten vindicated. And because I shut up and watch and say what I have to say when it's important. Yeah. So what I was telling people, that it's very good what Cavaliers doing, and what the players them need to do, go and prove themselves in CONCACAF. Consistently try aim for that, and that is where you're gonna get the development from, because it's got the development from, because if you want to bring capital in and all of those stuffs. So I guess I was just what you call those people that just see things from way before. Because to be honest, everything what happened to me, if you take credit for it,
false prophet.
No, you call me false prophet when I have said, okay, right, at this point, me are the prophet. I'm not the prophet, because clearly, no, I'm not the prophet. I'm just a visionary. That would be the right word. Visionary, yes. I know haters will actually try to fight that word, but visionary is the right word. Speed rich. You know, JD, American use check when they are referring to money instead of check. What?
Yeah. CHECK. Yeah.
So, oh my God.
Yeah, when I write a check to pay for something, it's CHECK is the word. Yeah.
Really? Oh my God. All right, people, I've learned a lot, you know. I wonder if Big Leland, why are you saying about your word? JD, I remember I got into an argument with a captain in the army when I was prophet visionary. Okay. All right, so yeah, good points, Jason. But you have stolen all of my points, because now it's visible in front of your eyes. But I was saying it before, nobody gonna see it. So we call that person. We call that person that can see something before the others do see it.
Well,
not
it depends.
Profit.
It depends.
Not a profit.
How many times have you said things and they come true? Because you could be like a clock. You know, if you say things every day, one of them going to be right.
Hold on. Me just say Maggie, I got in the damn JPL after going to the USL.
That's
everybody beat me.
That's two things.
So hold on. So you know what?
JD, no bother. Yes, I'm joking.
You're not gonna learn.
Come on,
me are the visionary. All right, listen to the wagonist now. When them used to try belittle speed since how long? What? Guru says me used to belittle speed.
No, JD, you have to remember, a lot of people that watch YouTube, they don't really differentiate between YouTubers. They just hear one thing and that's every YouTuber. So I don't know how he could watch this program and say that about
them say I pick up the speed.
Them always beat you because you take a film. Yeah, exactly.
I say me a speed of, oh my God, this. The football guru, please, just stop the lies. Stop the lies. If we didn't say anything else,
have seen me. My kids have seen me without a beard. Relax.
All right. Yes, JD. Okay, Imaxit. If you own Cavaliers, what would you do with this infusion of money earned? It would be completely different from Mr. Spade. Mr. Spade keep on believing that he can develop certain things and just go the same place. I would have built on it. So I wouldn't use my club as a feeder club. All right. Big league gang. Go buy a business, big league gang. If you send me be little speed, brother, just go back your channel then, because me have a clip of you where I say a man anything the next man say that you work with. So that means sense and you not in the same conversation. All right, because that man not talk nothing of sense, and that man they say I work with. So clearly that you work with. That's propaganda. All right, so me have the proof in it. Jason, you never see the proof too. Me never send any proof. When big league and say man, he must work with a man there. You understand me? Not care what a man is. Yo, if the word is spell right, and a man that me I work with, that him said. That him said. So I can't listen to what big league and say. Yeah. So anyways, for me, I would have built on it. So I would have started to look for other. No one vice. Make the vice make sense, and I will accept it. It no matter how much vice it is.
Oh, JD,
one vice.
I've one more. I know you said final, but I have one more I have to bring up as well.
Mm-hmm.
When Cavalier just had a recent press conference getting some sponsorship, I hope people really listen to what Speed was saying when he was going through his team members, and he's going through and telling you this man from Suriname, this man from Haiti, this man from here, this man from here, and how important it is for these Premier League teams to make it a hub for the Caribbean. Get all the best Caribbean players in the teams. They only have 6 spots. They need to fill up, every team need to fill up all of the 6 spots. Because you see what Speed did to kind of get over the top, have a better performance. He lost to Robin Hood, the guy killing him on the field, he go and sign him. I heard that he was trying to get a Real Hope player, but Mount Pleasant got it over him. So, these are the things that we have to take into the national setup as well, because we cannot be doing one thing in the Premier League, trying to get the best players from around the Caribbean, and then we're not doing the same for the national team.
This boy Jason, people, all he does, he comes and regurgitate my story. You're gonna stop paying me for my statements, All right, because
you made a statement like that.
I mean, me not been a whole video and said the hypocrisy of Mr. Speed out here going to sign, and you did another track too as well.
So maybe that's what Football Guru is referring to, because I guess you're not allowed to have one thing you like about somebody and then not another thing you don't like. I don't know why it have to be that way.
So Mr. Speed, tell me something for criticize him if him do something wrong. Now, come from my show and tell me that. Same respect, because I not disrespect him like use a disrespectful word. But if I not agree with it, I call you out on that. Because you did say that a couple years ago. So if you come and tell me what updates, what changes. You understand me? Yes, of course. But but Jason, that logic from Football Guru, that's why I know I'm a Jamaican. Because that's the problem with Jamaica. You cannot say anything bad with anybody you respect. Or anybody that does something good, them can't differentiate nothing at all. It has to be, yo, me like the man there. And that's the man there alone, me love.
The DJ Gigs I give you credit. The DJ Gigs I give you credit there, Gene.
No, I am sure I said it's recorded. So if people want to know the truth, that Jason does a thief me information.
Well,
and give me a credit counterpoint.
It was something that came to my mind when he said the statement in that video. Maybe subconsciously.
Okay. So you see, that's why I'm the visionary, because I'm seeing things before he even say it. So they never want to give him a credit. But people want to know, I will never get a respect until I go to Nigeria and get famous. And when the squad drop, I think today. When I go,
the squad in about an hour and a half, people. About an hour and a half.
Okay. Oh, it's a long time from now. Okay. Because I don't know the time.
Yeah, it's 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock my time, 11 o'clock in Jamaica. Yeah.
Before you go. You know what I'm saying, Mater? Yes, JD, you said it 2 weeks ago. Thank you, Lopez. I'm loving that people listening to me, man. All right. Yes, so people can stop. Beat me. I never don't play Mr. Spade. I've always said Mr. Spade is the best coach in Jamaica because of him alone champion education. Everybody else, a Jamaican mentality, a Jamaican culture them I deal with. Mr. Speed, I make him education, lead him to where it's beneficial. and it's completely different. And obviously, me and Mr. Speed talk, and believe me, what he does on the field, that's what he believes in. All right, yes, so, and I will finish it there. But let me stop that because I have nothing to say more on Jamaica. Right at the end now, at the end, you know where it's going to blood. All right. You don't want the fame, JD. No, I don't want any fame, man. Yeah. Anyways, Jason, you're not getting away. So Arsenal. How come Arsenal no win the last game?
How come Arsenal no win the PSV game?
No, the Premier League game.
Against
how you
Nottingham
think that they're
Forest?
gonna do? Yeah, how you think they're gonna do? No, man, them draw them last game, man. Them not win nothing.
Oh, yeah,
them never win the game.
Man U game.
Yeah, man, them never win the Man U game either. And how much games you see them winning for the rest of the season in the Premier League? Because now them have Chelsea next, you know. Them have Chelsea next and then Fulham, you know.
It's gonna be
Do you
tough.
think it might beat Chelsea?
No, I think it's gonna draw again.
Draw? And they have Fulham at home, and then play Fulham better here than Craven Cottage. I
think with the Fulham game, the only word that I have, Fulham this season, the better teams them play better. It's every time they play Liverpool,
elite strikers, you know,
and they have a good strikers. They have a similar thing to like what I saw Nottingham Forest do against us or try to do against us. We dealt with it pretty good in that game, to be honest, but I don't know, JD, to be honest. I think right now the coach is hoping for some players to come back. I know Saka started training. I know Martinelli started to play, so that will help. And most of the defense is healthy. So the good thing is when we're concentrated, we seem to limit the other teams pretty good. You know, we're not giving up as many big chances. So it gives me hope, but I just don't see enough in the attacking third. Even that 7-1, when you really analyze that game, you know, it's about 3 goals we should have scored, you know.
You see, but tell us, you know, you know, for giving him credit, you know, but tell him, say, when him go back to the Premier League teams, PSV never respected Arsenal. Them statement before, I mean, if you go back and listen to long statement, they must say, Arsenal always reach this level, and them not do nothing, you know. So their attitude was, but we beat Liverpool, yeah, so we'll come at you and turn you over because we don't think you can outscore us. And maybe on the night, them just never work it out. But once you go back to the Premier League, other teams will have the opportunity to sit cagey, you know, the blocks them and win the ball and then counter you. I've said that to people, and I must say, yo, Jerry, I hate her. Like Gunners, when again, in the chat, say me I hate her. But when the game draw and with them a win, then them come back and then them say I hate her again. So why I can just always get the hater title? Even when me I say is accurate, Jason, please educate me right there. Because you're a good
well, I have said
as well.
I have said long time that it's not about the message, it's the messenger. So sometimes that is why you get that.
So even for Arsenal, them still
even for Arsenal.
That go for? Okay.
Even for Arsenal. Because even when Arsenal would be in a good patch, it's hard for you to just say Arsenal doing well. Like you're gonna put in some other story in it.
I said Craven Cottage.
No, I'm not talking about today. I'm talking other times.
No, Jason. No, man said what is Craven Crutches?
That's Craven Crutches.
Oh my God! This stream.
So JD, what I want to ask you, because you follow this coefficient thing, and I do too, but I'm unclear. A lot of the commentators keep saying top five, because of what's going on. But isn't like the fact that, well, I guess Man U and Tottenham got through, which is good. Chelsea got through. Arsenal and Villa got through. So is that enough teams you think to get that 5th spot? Because I'm looking at the 5th spot as Arsenal spot, you know. When I look at the team and what we have to play,
so you're already closing up that Arsenal not making the top 5?
No, I think 5. I think 5 is where we will fall to if things don't go our way. But I am wondering if the commentators have it right, because everybody keeps saying it should be 5 going to go, you know.
And before the game says Arsenal will win something despite the injuries. Before we get into before the game says,
well, the only thing we can win is the Champions League. We can't win the league again.
But people, remember, my name should be JD Damos, you know. My name changed to JD Damos, you know. Because remember, I told you guys the last time I did a video, you know. You're going to hear say them can't win no more games in the Premier League because them are concentrate on the Champions League, you know. Me tell you, you know. So, I say it again. All right. You're going to come next week. Because once they win against Chelsea, you know, you're going to hear say, yo, brother, we're not focus on that, man. And Jason very much said, brother, we have to worry about the Champions League spot for next year. So, Jason, I'll jump for say we are win the Champions League.
The only thing I will say,
not at all.
Do you think that what you were talking about the respect or the lack of respect, do you think we'll get that from Real Madrid in those two games where they just like we just can score more than them, so let's just play how we going to play, you know? Like, no,
Real Madrid naturally does respect teams. That's why them and City always have a back and forward thing when them sit back and City say anti-football and play. Remember for 3 years straight, you know, Real Madrid, City keep on say Real Madrid don't play football.
Yeah, but do you think they hold Arsenal in the regard of they hold City, especially with Arsenal's problems up front?
No, that's why they want to close them down from midfield. Okay, and then so going on back five, so them now gonna have so much threat coming out on the wide areas. If the guys them don't come back, if them work with what they have. You understand me? So once them do that, them cancel them out. So them are, believe me, they are very experienced. They are old, Jason. They are old.
Before the game, I don't like how you're telling me I must have confidence, you know. You're reminding me of the Jamaica fans when we're going to play USA.
That game when man promised me 655 contract. Even the word Smith called me and said, JD, you can't just come out and about Jamaica on the big American stream. So I said, word Smith, are we there? A Jamaica there? Him dead with love. So I say, yeah, the America. And I tell him, I say, I can't talk to a next person because for me, you know, people, I only see human beings as human beings. I see Jamaicans different from Americans. So wordsmith, only people who follow it know who me I talk. You know, Jason know who me I talk. I say, JD, you know.
One name.
You can't. You offer support. So me offer just lie to people. And all me say to people. What we said, JD, Jason, the lack of game time, I got hurt Jamaica. That's all I said, you know. And the man them beat me up, them want to shoot me up, them stab me up, them shot me up, them dying for me there, Jamaica to kill me. I mean, oh my God. People, this football thing is not a joke, you know. JD, it's strange when you're qualified in the medical field in England and Canada and migrate to America, you have to do a test, and when they come in your country, they just start working. Yeah. And it's surprising, you know. They don't have the higher education, you know, than the people that they want to do a test over, you know. Believe me. I apologize, Jason. Right now, Real Madrid can disrespect them all day. Yeah, because that's the only chance Arsenal have for win the game. Because anybody scoring 3 goals at Mbappe, you know, me almost certain of that, you know. There is nobody on Arsenal team can stop Mbappe, people. I'm very sorry. The only thing you can do is drop a back 5.
Watch back some games of French league and see how Saliba deal with it.
Oh no, my Jason, please stop. Put this man on this pedestal, Jason. I think this year.
You know what's hilarious, JD? This whole King and Leng conversation remind me of Arsenal this season, you know, because Gabriel been better than Saliba this year, you know? And nobody
can admit it. And last year, I remember you told me about his failures, and surprisingly, a 2 time he does it in this year, and it cost the entire team.
He's a Superman, you know. He's a Superman, JD, but in the real sense of he has a kryptonite, and I think teams figure it out sometimes. And he struggles against that certain player, certain style of forward. He always struggle against them.
So with the coefficient now, you think which one of the teams I'm doing well? Italian teams I'm still doing better than English teams then?
No, because when you look at it, Champions League, there's only Inter left. everybody else is
Inter
out.
left, and you
But
have Arsenal.
Europa League, they're doing okay because wait, no, Roma got knocked out yesterday, I think.
Okay.
But Lazio got through in the Conference League, I think it is. So they're kind of up and down. But I know in the top league, Italian teams struggled because Inter is the only one left.
Okay. Currently they're saying that England is first and Italy is second. All right.
Okay.
So don't know if it's gonna switch over, but that's what they're saying. Yeah. Don't let me
Yeah,
see how much points.
that should
So England
change a
get
little.
24,000 points. England get 24,000 points, and Italy got 19,000. Let me put it up on the screen so you can get to see it. So,
Yeah,
so
because
that
a
means
lot
that
of the
that's what.
commentators keep on saying it. So I'm like, maybe them
So
doing the
England
math quicker
actually
than
get it
us or
over.
something.
Yeah. See, so this is the amount when them get. So you see, Italy got more than England, 21,000 to 17,000. So that's why coming into 2024, 2025, they were the higher seed. No, they got 24,000. Italy got only 19,000. But clearly, it can still continue, because if an Italian team continue to win it, points will come from there.
So based on this, Spain beating them this year, but not quite enough to catch them fully
No,
yet.
to catch them up, because over the 2 years, Italy and England did do better. We have to admit that as well. Spain team them really falter in Europe. Yeah, so England
And
look like
Portugal doing a little better than France this year too. Wow.
yeah. But you clearly saw it. It was PSG dragging France. To be honest, even in the lower leagues, France struggling. Even the lower leagues, and you get punished to get knocked out early in the lower
the
league.
only one I saw was Leon gone through. All the other French, I think, out of
Yes.
everything. Yeah.
Even Jonathan David them scored, but Dortmund them knocked them out as well.
Knock them out.
Yeah. So and Tottenham came back to go through over AZ.
Yep. Man U smashed Sociedad yesterday.
Yeah. So that's points lost for Spain there. So it's good for England. So Arsenal might get the 5th spot and still go. God, still go there,
Yeah, because the team's chasing. Man City, they're up and down. I think Forest is the one on the clearest path right now out of all the teams. But Newcastle, you never know. Like they could turn up and have a run towards the end. So there's some teams there
the mandatory beating. The mandatory beating is there, waiting for
we
Arsenal.
played them already. We played them already. We played them 3-4 times already.
Newcastle again. Yeah,
no, we're done with them. We're done with them. We're done with them, boss. Trust me. We play them twice in a league and twice in a cup. All kind of things. We play them already. We have Liverpool.
Jason, we have them beat you so bad. You have PTSD. We have Newcastle again for them beat you again.
No.
Jason, let me put it up. Yeah, the man beat Newcastle. Newcastle beat Arsenal so bad. Jason have PTSD.
Me know what play them again.
Them have Newcastle again. Of course, have Newcastle. Look, them have Newcastle.
Second to last.
Second to last. The amount of time Arsenal and Newcastle play.
Yo, me not even want to play them again, brother. Me just say no, we not play them again.
Yeah, them are.
All right,
and look here, you have Liverpool, Newcastle, Bournemouth. Those 3 teams are 3 hard games, Because Bournemouth is as good. Mr. Bournemouth, that's a revenge, And the good thing, that is like at the end, so maybe you get some players back. Yeah,
that's all the way down in almost May, right? All right, that is May.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have players back. I mean, as long as they come back and don't get injured again. Because I think what I heard was if you go up a little bit, we play Brighton on the 1st or 2nd or 3rd or something. They said that they think he'll be back for that game, Saka.
Brighton.
It's like April 1st. Go back one more page.
Yeah, we have to go back. Yeah, we have Fulham here. This is the page.
Not Brighton, Brentford then.
Brentford. Okay, Brentford. Okay.
But they were saying it would be like April the 1st. So we don't have a game on April the 1st. I guess not. But April 12? No, he should be back before that. Because they were saying that he should play a game before the Real Madrid first leg. So it must be the either the Everton game or the Brentford game.
Okay. All right.
But I don't.
People.
I don't have that
Yeah,
much
go ahead.
confidence, to be honest.
Yeah, man. So it is what it is. Yeah, Conrad and everyone, big up yourself. Yeah, people, we have come to the end. Later, Jason, you're going to do the squad, right? Later, you're going to wait
No, no,
because I
no.
am not coming
Well,
back
I'll
on
do it.
you.
I'm gonna do it tonight because as you can see, people, I'm
Okay.
at work for the rest of the day. But
All right.
tonight,
So let me.
usually I do the EPL show, but I'm gonna just do a two-in-one and talk about the squad and the EPL in one show. So
Oh, hold
tonight,
on.
look
Let me
out for
try to
that, people.
give people links so them can find it. I am not going to be on tonight, people. But Jason Guna, I think he's doing good enough for what you like. I think he does similar to me. He's not going to give me any credit, but you're gonna go over there and support him. So at least
Not
he
true,
can
not
get the
true.
same reasoning. Because he doesn't want to tell me that I'm Nostradamus. Yeah, so go over there and support him.
We would like for your head
You
to be able to fit on the screen, okay? So we just
well, my head is from the other day. Believe me, I'm holding some good meditation and clean up my backyard. You know, some caveman working me hard, shoveling me going with From one of them, I get thick. Like, can't say it that way. You know, that's wrong. I am getting muscular people. I'm getting muscular people. So extra muscular. So yeah. But anyways, people, I am going to leave because I don't want to say anything wrong. Because no one.
JD, not JD, give me
What is
a
it?
good question for ask the coach, no, man.
Which coach?
So me now go in a press conference today and talk to the coach,
Oh,
big
we're
man.
going to press conference. Okay. I think we just need to know what like if he has his outline planned, like what he's going to do, because over all the other games or all the other windows, he kept saying that others are influencing the team. So is it that he's done with that now and he's going to be structuring everything? Pretty much. I think that is the only fair answer to ask him. So that means we can literally know the direction that he's going to go, and not every other it factor in Jamaica is a trial period. When you had 2 games that you could have tried those players in and they never got called. So we want to know if you're done with that damn thing. All right? I think that is fair, and that is a fair question to ask. I think that's what everyone wants to know. So we know that we're going to see a next man play good in England. If it's Jamaica play good in England, that's the one will get the beneficial treatment. Or you're going to keep on telling me that every team, every player can just pick out a team and put into a team. Or that even makes sense. When we finish this game, what were we talking about? Reaction timing, and once Miami step it up, it look like people can't touch it, and people Steins can control the ball in the JPL, he can't control it because he didn't get the space. So how can they come and sell people these things? So I'm not going to him something like Jason because I can't remain professional. I think you realize that because I got ask him. I may go tell him, say, big man, I go to school for football. And me hear some things and I feel like say, mislead my people them. And my interest was always to educate my people man certain things and look at your pride, your strive and them confidence, and false confidence with them have, like the others. So them all throw me up a mid top. So that's the thing, my brother. That is what I thought I would have asked the question. And
But
it would have
that question wasn't unprofessional though, I don't
No,
think.
but when him answer, I'm going to say to him, sir, you had said some things that I don't like, because you tell people that every level of footballer can work on a field, and that is not true, because even in your own country, when them buy a player, they have to send them go to Portugal for you to acclimatize to the system, or them have to keep them as long as possible there to get acclimatized to the system. So how can you just make some Jamaican ballers and just put them with the other players then we are come from a high-level system and expect to get the same balance? You understand me? So me and him I go argue, Jason. I now go sound like say, I come there for a a press conference. So people, it is good that I don't do certain things. Let it make Jason and others do it, because me not so PC, Jason is better than me in that department. And I can give them their credit, but they don't give me my credit. So people, take care. Go and support Jason later. I will be back. I am here, blood. All right? Jason, did you have anybody in your class at Campion like JD and Ryan? Oh my God. Okay, who is that?
Yes,
Who is that?
yes,
I wonder
a
if
lot of them,
he's
a
trying.
lot of them.
Let me not go in there, because that boy, football guru, you are never on my level. Go and comment.
Stop create division.
You're scrub. You're a
Uptown
scrub
and
human
downtown can
being.
coexist easy.
Boy, football guru, I own the house uptown, boy. And I own the house downtown as well. And I own the house in Belgium. Scrub football guru. All right? Yes. Uptown have nothing on me. Fool.
Night show, Chris. Like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock Jamaica time. Night show.
Yes, tell them what you want, and so we can run to this place, because me and Guru are kick off. I try to be respectful to him and him keep and I try. Football Guru, you're not smart. Don't think you're all that smart. You're not smart. All right? And I never needed to go out to Campion to become a computer tech and a programmer. All right? Go on do the research. And no, almost a coach. All right? And nothing like that. Let me make him answer. First before we go. Because I know I'm going to put a whole heap of comment under my video and cuss. Yes, the man hungry. He's so angry.
Football guru going to be one of the biggest reveal ever if you ever show him face, you see, man.
Yes, man. We say that the biggest fraud. And the biggest fraud.
I'm going to find out who a football guru, you know.
Why you need to find out who he is? I don't care. I think they have the same trait.
Because, no, it matters, man. I want to know who he is.
No, it don't matter, because I just believe that I can provoke all of them because they have the same problems. Once I just touch them ego, them all get the keyboard mash up, you know. So
one time I used to think football guru, and I think there's like 3 of them with a name, and they all talk similar.
Football guru, TikTok, and what was that name?
And the man.
The man? No, man. The man is not football guru.
The man is not that. The man is not them.
No, TikTok and football guru can be the same account. I think he fluctuates. JD, you are not a programmer. Stop being like Cranky. I never said I'm the best programmer. I said what I've learned. I go to school I have, you know, what the boy want to go. He want me to take up my bag of certificate again, Jason. How much time I need to take up my certificate again for sure that boy? Yeah.
Just post them on the community so they can ball.
Yeah, man, because the last time I go for my whole of my certificate, I show them because they can't even read them, some of them. And that is a big problem. So football guru, I don't need to go champion because maybe half a champion never turn out better than me. So don't disrespect my boy.
All right, JD.
All right, JD. Don't disrespect my boy. All right, yes. Jason, I know it's cool, but me have to just say the truth. Yeah? It's a boy. Because I diss the boy, I try this to Jason. This
no,
me.
But football guru, I go on like people where fall from certain area can't go champion. That's not true.
No, I don't think he meant that. I think he's trying to talk on the literacy side. That's what he was trying to be disrespectful. Yeah. And
no,
if it was me alone,
if
it was me alone, he said in the statement, I would have said so. But because him say other people, I know that it's not about where you're from, the ghetto and all sorts of chaos, you know? It's not that. So fool, guru, talk up what you mean, boy. Say it with your chest. Okay.
Guru, man, guru.
Yeah, Tracy can jump up when you want. I'm wait for him last comment and then I'm done. I go run out.
Well, last time him comment, him address me. So I don't want to run away in case he asks me something again.
My whole video, Jason, have I not tried to dumb myself down a lot? For sure, he said, because this man to me got me the best at everything. I have championed education so bad to prove to you that anybody can be the best at anything. I have said I don't want to be the best. So why people get these feelings about me when I'm telling? Even the other day when we had the conversation, Jason, I said, if my kid don't be better than me, become better than me, I think I have failed. And even one said him don't want nobody be better than him. So is
No,
it the
but
selection process?
Guru, it don't have nothing to do with selection process, brother. If you pass the test and get a certain score, you can go to Campion College. No matter where you're born, where your address there, you have to just get the scores on the test. That's all. And you
So
can go.
no, it's Guru. You were talking about literacy, and that is disrespectful here. But I will entertain it because I don't know what conversation you're going to come with. And Travis put out something right here. Excellent. Are you saying Excelsior is below Campion? I would say maybe in the class of the upper echelon looking type people or acting type people, you would say. But I still saw the same people like that at Excelsior, to be honest. Because remember, Harborview was not so much of a ghetto 25 years ago. You know, people forgot that, you know. Harborview was uptown
But the
25 years ago,
the
you know.
schools are always going to be that way in Jamaica because there's legacy kids. So a man might have went to KC, for example, and he has done
Look at
well for
KC. No
himself.
longer town that there. No longer town.
Move uptown, but he want his son go to KC. So he go and mix with the people them from wherever they're from. So I think in Jamaica, you can't really make such a rule like certain kids go here, certain kids go there, because things and times change. And some of those people have gone to a different class of society, but maybe when they were going to KC, they weren't in that class, but they still send their kids there. So it's a different thing in Jamaica, man.
JD, I am the only one who know that you have never coached before by what you say. Question. But you said, are you asking? You're asking me, and I
I
have
think
not coached.
I guess you want to say, yeah, JD, am I the only one who know that you have never
Mhm.
coached before by what you say? Okay, so he's saying based on how you
Based
speak
on the
of the
way I
game,
speak, I can't
yes,
coach.
correct.
Well, I think you're very terrible there because registered coach congratulate me on how I break down games. Always grow publicly on my YouTube channel. So if you want to not even believe it, why everybody else actually accept that? So unless you're saying that you are a bigger coach and you are such elite, you can know. But I know what he's talking about. I think he wants to express himself as to where I've stood on business by how I evaluate talents coming out of Jamaica. That is his problem, you know, because that is his biggest problem he has with me. But the truth is, football guru, over here, I wouldn't have that problem at all because structures are there from day one. And I've already stated the problem with most of the kids I'm coming out of Jamaica football. So if you had listened to me in its entirety, then you would have understood where I'm coming from. But because you're a revolutionary hater, you can change your way or you want to think about it. But it can be rectified easy. I can video how I do the coaching. Well, football guru, it's easy to find out, you know. It's easy to find out. You can check for yourself, or I can put a video. I never know that you're interested in that. I can just live stream it the next time, football guru. You want that? Let me know. So let me know what you want. All right, and what you're gonna say after. The last one from a football guru, and I'm done. All right, because I know you will put out some mad comments. But one more football guru. You want me to live stream it? What would I have to do to prove to you so you can move on from this conversation? No, I'm saying what you want me to do to prove to you. So we can move on to try to put the best forward, put best foot forward for Jamaican kids. So your information that you have, you can penetrate it towards helping the kids in, because I think every time you come here is to more trying to attack me. So if I prove to you that all of your assumptions are terrible half, incredible terrible half, what are you going to say next? Are you going to just shut up and just move on to try improve certain things? You're a liar. You said most of my choices for Jamaica have flopped. That is a lie. That's a lie. I don't have any calling, people. You don't have to prove to any. No, because what I was trying to do was to move on was to move on with these conversations because I want everybody to be on a more like upliftment thing. If you realize the manner that I came here in is to go into an upliftment side, like I want to focus on the positive sides, like what I was talking about Cavaliers, what they're doing, how they're improving. I'm on that positive mind frame before the game. So I want to prove to him so he can shut up. He can shut up and move on to footballing conversations. All right? Yeah, that's what I wanted. But I've come to the end. I've come to the end of this program. All right? He said, Antonio is your biggest hype for Jamaican and he hasn't done much. You don't know talent. Okay, so Hutchinson, Ethan Pinnock, and these are direct. Hutchinson, Ethan Pinnock, Manasil, Antonio. Who else? I've missed out around 2 persons. Lembe Kisa as well. Lembe Kisa. Who else I've missed out? Lati Bodier, never really hyped him up so much, but he was on my list. Yeah. And then now we have the young kids them that we are coming through, different from the girls them, the girls footballers and stuff. Yeah, so no, he's talking about people that maybe he thinks that I have influenced people to get on to that side. Yeah. Yeah, but I have jumped to the end, people. I am gonna rush out now for get my kid and stuff. I saw a call came in. I don't know if the call was trying to call to get on the show, which I don't have any call in at all as well. Yeah. Or he's calling me directly. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, but I'm going to run now. I was just trying to get the Guru's understanding. But I can tell the Guru, you're terrible wrong and terrible off. And I would love to prove you wrong, you know? Guru, you said I'm lying, so I wanted to prove to you. Nobody asked me if they wanted me to stream it to prove to you, so we can go to matters that can be more influential towards helping people. Because you seem to know a lot, or you perceive yourself to know a lot. So what I would say, use it for something good. So I would give you the opportunity to do this. So you want me to prove it to you? I will prove it to you. So next time you just tell me what to do and we do it, and then you can shut up and we move on. All right, so people take care and we will link up. All right, bye-bye.